Chuck Davis, right here in Oklahoma City, can switch you over so you can start saving today. Chuck and his team are ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. With Chuck Davis, it's easy to switch and save. Just give him a call at 405-378-8008. That's 378-8008. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Are you looking to rent a car? Better yet, do you need to rent a car but don't want to go through the hassle? If you said yes, let the professionals at A Plus Rent a Car put you in a rental vehicle today. They have low rates, and the only requirements to rent a vehicle is you must be at least of age with a valid license, utility bill, and lease. Deposits are as low as $100. That's it. Low daily and weekly rental rates are available and great cars to choose from. A Plus Rent a Car is located at 29.
Oh, wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits.
They accept cash, debit, prepaid.
Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Good evening, Oklahoma. Welcome to CBS Sports Radio on 5.3 FM HD1, KIMB Oklahoma City, streaming live on PPBC TV across the world. We thank you for tuning in for tonight's epic broadcast. We've got the area tournament here live from Henrietta, Oklahoma, between the Douglas Trojettes and the Anadarko Lady Warriors, ranked 16th and 6th. And we're very excited about this broadcast tonight. The Douglas Trojettes, they haven't updated the rankings, so they haven't moved. And as of right now, the Douglas Trojettes are ranked 16th. But if they had been updated, I'm sure they would move up, because last week they beat the third best team in Class 4A, the number 3 Glenpool Lady Warriors. And, tonight it's not going to be any easier. You're taking on the number 6 ranked Anadarko Lady Warriors, and we're glad to be here bringing you this broadcast live from Henrietta High School for the area tournament. Winner goes to state today, and somebody is going to stamp their ticket all the way to the big house. And, of course, our broadcast here tonight, our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We couldn't be here without the support of our sponsors. Thank you so much for being our title sponsors for each and every broadcast this basketball season. Also sponsoring our broadcast this year is GQ Fashions, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, Covington Heat and Air, First Security Bank, Geronimo's Bakery, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company, always doing what they can to support the Oklahoma City Public Schools athletics program. And tonight we've got a special one between Douglas and Anadarko. Winner goes to state. It's just that simple. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. And to my left, back from vacation, all the way from Arizona to be here tonight, is my man Dylan Tribble. Dylan, how are you, sir?
Man, it feels great to be back in the O. Vacation was great, but I was excited to get back on the mic, call some basketball with my brother, Jay Swick himself, a.k.a. the Elk King. And we are here covering the Douglas Trojettes. Got a huge matchup. Like you said, it is so big that the winner advances to the state tournament next week. I mean, who doesn't want to get a Saturday night off?
Absolutely.
Both these teams are playing for that. Pretty much a bye day, which is tomorrow. The winner doesn't have to play tomorrow, but the loser does have to come back right here in Henrietta and play tomorrow.
Yeah, and the reason for that is neither Anadarko or the Douglas Trojettes have lost this postseason. All the way up until the state tournament, it's double elimination, and nobody's lost. But only one can win tonight. Loser will play tomorrow and have one more bite at the apple, one more shot to make the state tournament. Who that will be, time will tell. You've got to stay tuned. We've got a great game on hand tonight, the Anadarko Lady Warriors are 21-5. The Douglas Trojets are 19-3. If you want competitive basketball, you've come to the right place. And I, again, thank everybody for tuning in to PPBC TV, streaming live, free to download. You can download the app straight to your mobile device on the Google Marketplace, Android, and Apple Store. Absolutely free. PPBC. Make sure you get in. And, of course, my man Chris Flowers is in here saying my guy Jay Swick. And he's glad, Dylan, he's glad you're back.
Man, I appreciate that. That means a lot to me, brother. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah, this is a special night, and I'm excited to see how this plays out. And we want to thank everybody that's helped with the broadcast, especially our friends over there at CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1. Got D. Wright producing this broadcast back at the station. I'm glad he could be able to join us. We've got the team captains meeting at center court right now discussing how this game is going to be played, and I'm excited about it. Now, real quick, I did get a chance to talk with Coach Letitia Woods, who is extremely excited about this opportunity for her team. This is a great test, and if you want to play in the state tournament, you got to earn it. She realizes that, and the Douglas Trojets are up for the challenge. But here is my conversation with Coach Letitia Woods.
Douglas Trojet basketball team minutes away from tip-off. Big game tonight against Anadarko. Talk about it.
We're excited. We're excited. We're just so ecstatic and excited to be here. It speaks volumes for our ladies, our young ladies, to keep preparing, keep pushing, and keep positively moving. So we're excited about tonight's game. We'll be able to play the number 6 team. This is Sweet 16 right here, baby, so it's always good to be there. It's only 16 teams left, so we're excited.
Yeah, you're one game away from stamping your ticket to the state tournament. Just how important is this game here tonight?
It's very important. It's very important. The weight is heavier if you lose this game tonight. So it's very important that we come in here, we come do what we are great at doing, which is a master of things, and put it all together and make it a one and done for area. One and done. That's our goal.
What are the keys to victory tonight for your Douglas Trojets?
Coming in focused, having the mindset to start and finish with high intensity.
What's the message that you're going to tell the team to the locker room before you hit the hardwood?
Let's keep making history. Our story's not over. Our story's not over.
It's as simple as that, Coach Woods. Good luck tonight. We're excited and look forward to seeing the Douglas Trojets stamp their ticket to the state tournament tonight.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
All right, you heard it first. Coach Letitia Woods has her team ready to play. We're going to announce the starting lineups here momentarily. We're going to get the national anthem sang here real quick, and we'll be right back. Stay with us here on CBS Sports Radio, 105.3 FM, HD1, and PPBC TV. We'll be right back.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student-athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student-athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
All right, we are back. Live area tournament broadcast for the Douglas Trojets. Sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony. Super Prep and David Stanley Mitsubishi, Jay Swick, Dylan Tribble here on the call. Our starting lineup for the Douglas Trojans. I'll let you.
I got you, brother.
I'll let you speak that up.
We'll
Dylan.
start out with the senior, the lone senior, Kiera Smith, number 0. Number 2, Jordan Anderson. Number 5, Brianna Jones. Number 12, Nakaya Burge. And number 2-3, Serenity Taylor.
All right, starting for the Anadarko Lady Warriors is number 10, Layla Saldana. Number 15, Heaven Haywood. Number 21, Ivory Miller. Number 22, Tasia Hightower. Number 25, Ashlyn Jackson. So those are your starting lineups. Keys to victory tonight for the Douglas Trojans is to make a high percentage of their shots. Anadarko's got a lot of size, and Nakaya Burge is going to be a key component to this game. She's going to be busy in the paint, defending, rebounding, getting to those putback shots. But Douglas is a better perimeter shooting team. If they can shoot a high percentage and make a high percentage of their shots, both inside and outside the three-point line, I think they're going to have a really good shot at winning tonight, but they're going to really have to crash the boards, play mistake-free basketball, get up and down the court. What does the Douglas Trojans do the best is full-court press.
The pressure, in-your-face pressure, and that causes turnovers more times than not. If they can capitalize on those turnovers that present themselves and finish with points on the board, I like their chances. Another key is rebounding at a high level because, like you mentioned, Anadarko has a lot of height. So rebounding is going to be so crucial tonight for the Trojans.
Now, Anadarko's on a 4-game winning streak. Their last loss was February 4th against the number 1 ranked Bethany Lady Broncos. But as far as the Douglas Trojans, they've won 13 in a row. They haven't lost since January 5th.
That's amazing.
And so they're not trying to lose tonight. And if they win, they stamp their ticket to the big house. That's their goal, is to put themselves into position to win a state championship, something that has never been done in school history for the girls basketball team.
Honestly, that's hard to believe, and here we go.
And Douglas wins the tip. Brianna Jones gets it right there on the wing, passes to Kiera Smith, who sets up the offense. It's a good sign when you win the tip and you start off on offense. And kind of a push there on Jordan Anderson.
No call.
Is it right back to Brianna Jones, who's going to reset. And early on, this is kind of a feel-out process. This is not uncommon. And they complete the pass to Kiera Smith, puts up the jump shot, can't get it to go, but rebounded Nakaya Burge. Putback's no good. Rebounded Anadarko.
Had a couple good looks, just didn't get it to fall.
So here is Anadarko going to move and set up their offense. Burge comes out to guard number 21. Now they're going to move towards the right side. Really good defense right now. And can we get a charge or a blocking foul? What a charge taken by Kiera Smith, the lone senior on this basketball team, to force Anadarko into committing a turnover. It's Douglas Trojan basketball.
That's what you expect. Most experienced player on the court, Kiera Smith.
Brianna Jones working her way towards the half court, showcasing her dribbling ability. Gets it to Smith. Smith dribbles right. She's at the top of the key, overlooking the defense right now. No score, 0-0. Who's going to strike first? Douglas with the ball. Bad pass stolen by Anadarko. Now it's 3-on-4. Douglas Trojans do a really good job of getting back on defense. And there is a blocking foul on Douglas. I think that's going to be on Serenity Taylor.
Yeah, I think you're right. Didn't quite get the feet set, but it will be on the floor. Or, hold on, I think they're going to call a shooting foul. Yes, indeed they are.
All right,
Everybody's lined up at the free throw line. Wasn't sure if she was quite in the shooting motion, but the referee thinks otherwise, knocks down the first.
So Anadarko strikes first, gets on the board with a free throw, scores 1-0, 6:43 left in the first quarter. A lot of basketball to be played here. Anadarko misses the second one, rebounded Douglas. Brianna Jones needs some help, gets turned over. Anadarko with the basketball. Gets rid of it, throws it over to 25, Ashlyn Jackson. They're going to back up now and restart. They want to take advantage of this opportunity. They get it down low to the post. Nakai is right there.
Great defense.
Gets her to miss the shot. And there's a reaching foul on Anadarko.
Yep, that was a frustration foul because Anadarko felt like they got fouled, but I agree with the ref letting them play. No foul on Douglas. Here come the Trojets. Kiara Smith inbounding the ball, and she finds Jordan Anderson.
Anderson almost got it stolen, but gets knocked out of bounds. It's still going to remain Douglas Trojet basketball. But she's having to fight through this full court press team as well. That's another thing that Anadarko does really good. They're 21-5. I mean, you don't get to this point unless you're pretty good.
No doubt about it.
And you've got to earn your way to the top. So right now, Douglas needs to get on the board. Kiara Smith moves right, gets it to Taylor. Taylor to Jordan. Jordan almost got wrapped up there. She's going to penetrate, makes the extra pass, and it's a fight for the basketball. It's going to be a jump ball, and the possession arrow is pointing towards Anadarko.
Man, I'll tell you what, these referees are letting these girls play through a lot of contact. The last couple of possessions for Douglas, I mean, there's been multiple fouls, I thought.
Throws full court. Well, they get it all the way down. What great passing ability. And then as soon as I say that, Anadarko throws it away. It's going to be a turnover. Douglas will get the ball back. Score still 1-0. It's been back and forth so far early on. It's been a defensive matchup.
No doubt about it. Here's Brianna Jones.
Jones dribbles left, trying to beat her defender. Now stops, gets across half court. Gives it to Kiara Smith, and Coach Woods is coaching them up, letting them know the play. Now they're going to run it. Douglas gets it in the corner. Three-point shot by Brianna, no good. Rebounded, Nakia Burge, put back is no good. Ball goes out of bounds. It's going to stay Douglas basketball. Off the hand of number 21, Ivory Miller of Anadarko. So Brianna
Nakia Burge is battling down low.
Got it to Jordan Anderson. She penetrates, kicks it back. Jump shot, Serenity Taylor with the first bucket. Douglas takes the lead 2-1.
Nice
ball
drive
goes out of bounds. It's a
dish.
kick ball. That's that defense that we know and love from the Douglas Trojets. They play it very well. Brianna's going to get it, and here comes Anadarko, gets across half court. Now they trap, and almost stolen by Brianna Jones. She goes out of bounds.
Man, I honestly thought she got pushed out of bounds.
It looked that way
to me, but the referee's going to say it's staying with the Lady Warriors. So here's number 21, Ivory Miller, to throw the ball in for Anadarko.
So they're going to inbound the basketball. Brianna Jones is guarding number 10, Layla Saldana. Saldana loses her dribble, has to give it to 15. Pulls up, three-point shot off the glass, no good. Fighting for a rebound, it's Kiara Smith. Douglas has the basketball. She's pushing it up north-south, puts up the shot. They're going to call a travel.
Wow.
I thought she got fouled.
I'll tell you what, Swick. I said it once, I'll say it again. These referees are letting these girls play through tons of contact.
Full court or cross court pass off the hand of Anadarko, gives the ball back to Douglas. See, this is the full court press that Douglas plays very well, and they've done it this whole season. They've got to capitalize on these turnovers.
No doubt about it. That's exactly what has to happen. That was a big-time turnover created by the Trojets.
Inbounds to Jordan Anderson. She dribbles right, gets past, penetrates, now kicks it back out to Kiara Smith, who's going to restart the half-court offense. Scores 2-1. Brianna Jones for three. Misses. Kiara Smith gets the ball. Put back is no good. Rebounded Anadarko. Now they're going to push it up. Douglas does a great job of getting back on defense. Now Anadarko is going to execute their half-court offense, and Brianna Jones is all over Saldana. Now they get it to the corner. Serenity Taylor's there, and there's Nakia Burge guarding Ivory Miller.
Steal by Nakia Burge.
And it's going to be off the hand of Nakia Burge, who's doing everything she can do to force a turnover. She's just being a nuisance on defense, and that's the way she's coached.
Yeah, that's right. And the Trojets are playing great man-to-man defense, making everything difficult for Anadarko. Score still 2-1. Douglas on top.
4:05 left in the first quarter. Anadarko gets it down low to Miller, spins, puts up the shot. They get it to fall. Man. Anadarko retakes the lead. They're only up 1 point. The score is 3-2 with 3:52 left to play in the first quarter. Douglas gets it to Anderson. She dribbles right. No, that's Burge. Burge has it in the corner. Finds Kiara Smith. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall. Buckets for the senior, Kiera Smith. Now Douglas takes the lead 4-3. It's been back and forth early on.
Phenomenal finish by the senior through contact, Kiera Smith.
Reckless passing. Stolen by Anderson. She gets it to Burge off the glass. It's good. Douglas takes the lead by 3, scores 6-3.
That is perfect execution on a 2-on-1 fast break finish by Burge.
Douglas trying to trap. Now Anadarko makes the extra pass, gets it to Miller. Miller puts up the shot, gets it to fall. They scores 6-5 Douglas. Trojets with the basketball. A little under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. This is the way it's going to be, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, you're right.
It's going to be back and forth. It's going to be close. No one's getting blown out today. When you get to the area tournament final, the margin of error is so small. Brianna Jones, overthrow Serenity Taylor. It's going to go out of bounds. Turnover Douglas, gives the ball back to Anadarko.
Yeah, Serenity Taylor didn't quite have her feet set to jump up and get that pass. Just went right over her head. Here come the Lady Warriors. Ivory Miller with the basketball.
Now Shaden Walker is in the game. Now back to Miller. Miller loses control. They're going to call a blocking foul on Douglas. I think that's on Jordan Anderson.
Yeah, that's an interesting call, to say the least. It's going to be on the senior, Kiera Smith, according to the referee.
All right, so 2:32 left in the first quarter. Anadarko's going to have an opportunity to tie, and if she makes both of them, she'll take the lead by 1. Makes the first one, so it's tied 6-6.
Looks like Anadarko really depends on Ivory Miller to do damage down low in the paint. She has the majority of their points so far in this game.
And she misses the second one. Rebounded Brianna Jones. Here come the Trojets. Reach-in foul on Ivory Miller. Blatant reach-in foul, and of course it's called, but Ivory Miller of Anadarko doesn't seem to agree. I'm like, what are you talking about?
The referees have missed a couple of those early on in the basketball game. Now they call it, and Miller wants to argue the call.
Third team foul for Anadarko. 2 more this quarter will send Douglas to the free throw line. Brianna Jones dribbling, goes left side, hands off to Kiera Smith. Kiera off a screen from Jordan, gives it back to Brianna. She dribbles right side, gives it to Anderson. Anderson still has her dribble, gives it right back to Brianna Jones for 3. Can't get it to go, but Kiera Smith is there to rebound, and she falls down while shooting the shot. They're going to call a foul on Anadarko and put Kiera Smith at the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, that's her second offensive rebound of the night. Her and Nakia Burge are just crashing the offensive rebounds. This is a big-time free throw for her. She is the senior on this team, knocks down the first.
Swish, didn't even touch rim. That's right where she needs to be, and it's important for Douglas to make your free throws.
Yep, it could win or lose the game because this is going to be a tight one.
Puts up the second shot, gets it to fall. Douglas Trojets by 2, scores 8-6, 2:05 left in the first quarter. Now, Anadarko has 4 team fouls, and 1 more foul committed by Anadarko. It's going to put Douglas right back at the free throw line.
So with that being said, Douglas needs to be aggressive on offense.
All right, now Brianna Jones is guarding number 10, Layla Saldana, who's the starting point guard. They give it to Ivory Miller right at the logo. She drives, spins, loses control, has to give it back to Saldana. Good defense, and that's a travel. That's what happens when you pressure the other team. You force them to make mistakes and do things that they don't typically do. And that was a travel called on the Anadarko. Douglas will get the ball back with a 2-point lead. Minute 43 left in the first quarter. Brianna Jones bringing it up. Kiera Smith gets it at the logo. Now to the right side to Anderson. Back to Jones. Jones to Smith. Puts up the 3. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Burge put back. It's good. Nakia Burge dominating the paint. Down low for the Trojets. And Anadarko calls a timeout. And the Douglas Trojet faithful stand up to support their basketball team. 1 win away from the state tournament. And that's right in their wheelhouse. That's obviously the goal for this Douglas Trojet
100%.
team.
They don't want to come back here tomorrow night. No disrespect to the town of Henrietta, but the Trojets want the night off. And the sophomore phenom, Nakia Burge, has been so vital to this team all season long, and she's been consistent once again, she's dominating the paint area. That was a big-time bucket by her.
And Nakaya is feeling much better this week. Remember, she played while she was under the weather last week and gutted through that. Overcame, was a huge part of that win over Glenpool to get to this point. And she had time to recuperate, and she's ready to go, and she's playing like $1 million right now.
That tells you a lot about her character, that she's willing to put her body on the line, even though she was under the weather, and help this team move on to the next round.
All right, Anadarko with the basketball. They're going to move. Brianna Jones right there at midcourt to defend. Anadarko's down by 4. Jordan Anderson is all over the ball carry. Get it down low to Ivory Miller. Now corner to Saldana. Tipped. Fighting for the ball. It's Jordan Anderson. She's fast break. Makes a move off the glass. It's good. Douglas Trojets up 6 points, 12-6 with under a minute left in the first quarter.
That was a big-time bucket in transition by Jordan Anderson to finish through the defender.
Here is Anadarko moving the basketball down low to 25. Ashlyn Jackson back out. 3-point attempt by Anadarko. They knocked it down. 3-point ball game. 36 seconds left, and now Coach Woods is going to call a timeout. Or maybe not. Maybe not. That was an official timeout to get the ball back, I guess.
Yeah, I think you're right.
All right,
that was
so
Haywood knocked down that 3
Douglas
for Anadarko.
Up 3, 35 left. Brianna Jones, point guard, makes a move, bursts up court, now slows it down. Hands off to Smith. Smith looks back, takes some coaching tips from Coach Woods. Kiera Smith dribbles left, finds Jordan Anderson. Anderson cross court to down low to baseline to Smith. She puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Anadarko. I think they're going to call a push.
Yeah, it's going to be a foul on Douglas, but they're not in the bonus. So it's going to stay on the floor with Anadarko. Man, they had Kiera Smith on that back door.
Is that Serenity Taylor with the foul?
So.
Yeah, that's her second foul.
So Douglas has 3 left, 13 seconds left in the first. Here come the Lady Warriors.
10 seconds left. Warriors with the basketball. Pressured by Jordan Anderson, making it really difficult. Tipped by Brianna Jones. They're going to run out of time.
We got an injured player on the floor. Looks like a leg injury to one of the Anadarko
That looks
players.
to be Ivory Miller. She's the leading scorer for this team.
Yeah.
Little banged up. Looks like she kind of tweaked an ankle. Now she's walking off. Have a feeling we'll see her back out on the court. Might have to take a look at that. Maybe just stretch it out a little bit or just walk it off. But
yeah, she's a game changer for that team.
Right. I feel pretty confident she's going to be back in this game for Anadarko. So 2.1 seconds. 3-point shot by Anadarko. Bounces around, no good. That's the end of the first quarter. It's been Douglas Trojet basketball. They're up 12-9 at the end of the first quarter. What are your quick reactions, quick thoughts, Dylan?
This is what I thought it was going to be like, back and forth. This is a battle of 2 heavyweight high school basketball teams in the state of Oklahoma. You're going to face adversity in a game like this. This is the area championship. Nothing's going to be easy from here on out. I knew it was going to be a battle-tested game, and the score shows it. The Trojets are up by 3 points going into the second quarter.
Do they need to make any kind of adjustments, or is it stay the course, keep playing your game?
Stay the course, keep playing your game. The only thing that I would say they need to do is they've had a couple opportunities on offensive boards, and they've just missed them. You got to lock in. Those are going to be so crucial down the stretch.
Get some of those second chance points. They've missed a couple, but they've also made a couple.
They have, indeed. That's just nitpicking.
Right. We're splitting hairs, and I mean, the difference in this game is going to be really close. I really do believe that. Douglas Trojets in good position after the first quarter, up 3. The score is 12-9 as we get into the second quarter here. Brianna Jones is in the game. Kiera Smith, number 2, Jordan Anderson. Serenity players still in the game, even though she has 2 fouls. And Nakaya Burge, who has played very well in the first quarter as well. So
keep in mind, number 21, Ivory Miller, is on the bench for Anadarko.
All right, Brianna Jones dribbles left, hands it to Kiera Smith. Kiera keeps it, goes back to Brianna Jones on the left side. Now to the right side to Jordan Anderson. Anderson's overlooking the defense. Is it back to Kiera? Kiera drives. Stolen by Anadarko. 1-on-2. Now she's going to slow it down. Saldana did not want any part of the paint area with 4 Trojettes down there. So she restarted the half-court offense. They're moving the ball around the perimeter. Number 25, Ashlyn Jackson, gets it to 22, Tajay Hightower.
Amazing defense by Nakaya Bird.
Nakaya makes the pass and goes out of bounds. Missed opportunity by Douglas.
Yeah, no doubt about it.
That was so close.
They had a great opportunity in transition. Just couldn't connect on that bounce pass through traffic.
They're so unselfish, sometimes it works against them.
Yep.
Nakaya was so close to the bucket, she probably should have pulled up for the shot.
And she's so athletic, she could have finished over that defender.
But made the extra pass. But they'll have time to make up for it. Just got to play some defense. And they get it down low. Anadarko scores.
Yeah, the back door was open.
1 point game. Jordan Anderson's going to bring it up. Just under 7 minutes to play, 12-11. Douglas has got to get a bucket here to increase their lead back up. They were up by 6. Here's a three-point shot. Bang! Brianna Jones, who's one of the more confident Douglas Trojettes on the team, puts it up from NBA range.
Shooters shoot, and Jones hits that from all the way back in downtown Oklahoma City.
They drive, make the extra pass, put up the shot, no good, and a fight for the rebound. Jordan Anderson comes up with it. Gives it to Kiara Smith, bringing it up the floor. 6:20 left. Kiara drives, has to kick it out to Jones. Nakaya Burge or Serenity Taylor, one or the other, puts up the shot. Here's offensive rebound, and it's blocked. Anadarko comes back with it. Good defensive play by the Lady Warriors.
Yeah.
Now they trap them, and it has
Should
to
be
call
a jump ball swing.
Yes, it is. It is.
Okay, it's going to stay with Anadarko.
But at least you get that possession arrow
for sure
pointing back.
Yep.
You know, there's going to be some more jump balls at some point in the game. And the next time it happens, it'll be Douglas Trojette basketball. Douglas up 15-11.
Yep.
4-point lead right
back
now.
in the game for Anadarko.
Trojettes have to play defense now. Anadarko's going to spread it around and utilize their movement. Shot is made, no good. Goes out of bounds off of Anadarko.
Yep. That was off of Hightower.
Douglas Trojette basketball with a 4-point lead. No fouls so far yet this second quarter. Brianna Jones hit the big three on that last possession.
Yep, both teams playing man-to-man defense.
Moving the ball around the perimeter. Kiara Smith to Jones. Jones off the screen. Jump shot off the glass, no good. Offensive rebound, Serenity Taylor gives it to Anderson. Anderson now in the corner to Burge. Burge bullies her ways.
Yep, blocking foul on Ivory Miller. That's the right call. Her feet were not set at all.
She was attacking the baseline, and that was indeed a great blocking foul. First foul for Anadarko this quarter. First team foul for both teams this quarter. Douglas inbounds it to Anderson. Anderson spins, gets it down low to Burge, off the glass, buckets.
Oh my gosh.
Big time bucket by Nakaya Burge.
The court vision by Jordan Anderson was spectacular on that possession.
We talked about how important she is early on and how important she is to battle the size that's Anadarko. And so far she's playing at a high level. There's a foul there.
Yeah, a tripping foul on Serenity Taylor.
That's the wrong player to get a foul on. That's Serenity's third foul so far this game. Coach Letitia Woods is going to sub her out, put in Denver Fletcher.
Yep, both teams only have one foul in the second quarter. 5 minutes and 3 seconds left. Douglas up 17-11.
All right, so Anadarko down 6. Right at the top of the key, almost stolen by Burge. Making it tough, just puts up a prayer, no good. Offensive rebound by Anadarko. They're going to slow it down and run their offense one more time.
Yep, Saldana setting up the offense for Anadarko.
But they're trying to keep up with the speed that is the Douglas Trojettes, and there's another foul here.
Yeah, they call a foul away from the basketball. I think in the paint, you got Nakaya Burge and Ivory Miller battling for position down there. Every possession, Anadarko looks to try to get Miller the basketball. So Douglas has got to play clean defense against her.
All right, so Jordan Anderson gets called for the foul.
Anadarko's going to inbound the basketball. What a block by Nakaya Burge.
Yep, it's going right to the Douglas Trojets.
Goes out of bounds.
Out of bounds on Miller.
Ivory Miller's back in the game. Doesn't look like she's 100%. They're going to take her out once again.
I mean, that was just a volleyball spike block by Nakaya Burge on Miller. My
slam
goodness.
that thing.
So aggressive. That's what you want. That's what Coach Woods puts
in these. If you want to combat the size that is Anadarko, you've got to have Nakaya Burge do what she's doing, and so far so good. Kiera Smith at the top of the key, and she's going to
picked up her pivot foot switch.
Tippy tap and get called for a walk.
It's tough when the referee is right there by you. He was on top of that call. So 17-11. Douglas is still up. 4:19 left in the second. Here comes Anadarko. Brianna Jones with that defensive pressure.
Got to play defense right there in the corner. Burge is there to defend now. Brianna Jones is all over Saldana. Gets it back to the corner. She dribbles out, and it's stolen. Nakaya Burge, and it's a fight for the loose ball.
That's gotta be a foul
There's a trip.
on Anadarko. One of those Lady Warriors took out Nakaya Burge's legs when she had that steal.
That is the Anadarko side doesn't like it, but I don't know what they missed about it.
how you disagree with that foul call.
I mean, it's pretty blatant there.
If you know basketball, you know that was a foul. Here's Brianna Jones with the basketball for the Trojets.
And Kiera Smith on the right side to Anderson. Anderson off a block from Burge. Anderson keeps it, and she gets called for the travel.
It's back-to-back travel calls for Douglas. You don't see that happen very often.
Well, I think the officials really focus on the fundamentals.
You got to. It's the area championship.
Especially when you get this far in the playoffs. Anadarko down by 6, scores 17-11 with 3.5 to play in the second quarter. Anadarko gets called for traveling.
That's what pressure does.
Calls back-to-back.
That's
2 on
what
Douglas
pressure does.
Or 2 on Anadarko and 1 on Douglas. Here's the Trojets with the ball, up 6 points. Moves right. Denver Fletcher back to Smith. Smith calls for a screen. Burge is there to oblige. She drives. Euro steps, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall. Fighting for the rebound, goes out of bounds. They'll say Anadarko basketball off of Kiera Smith.
That's right. Kiera Smith had a nice drive, the Euro step to the bucket. Just didn't get the friendly bounce.
All right, so Anadarko's going to bring the ball up the court. Nobody's scored in a while, it feels like.
Oh, you're right, Swick. It has been a while indeed.
Solid defense by both teams right now. Anadarko moves right, almost stolen by Fletcher. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Denver Fletcher, and that'll be foul number 3 for Douglas.
Non-shooting foul, though.
It's on the floor.
Yep.
There'll be some substitutions. Ivory Miller is back in the game for Anadarko, as well as number 2, Brianna Johnson for Anadarko. But I think we can both agree Ivory Miller is their leading scorer.
Yeah.
She's the key component to this basketball team.
No doubt. She has the majority of their points. You just got to watch out for her. Help when it's needed.
Moving it around. Almost stolen. Puts up the shot. Can't get it to fall. Nakaya Burge there for the rebound. Throws it cross court.
Outlet.
Brianna Jones gets the bucket. Cherry picking. Love it. They go up 19-11.
Great job by Burge to get her eyes up the court and find Brianna Jones for the layup.
And make the long pass, and then she's got to catch it. I mean,
got that quarterback vision.
Right. It's like you're technically a wide receiver when it's that far up the floor.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
And Brianna not only caught it, she scored to go up 19-11. 8-point lead right now for the Douglas Trojets. Got to be really happy with what they're able to do here. Inbound. Oh, right in the corner to Miller. Miller drives baseline, spins, has to kick it out. 3-point shot by Anadarko, no good. And Kiera Smith was trying to.
It's out of bounds.
They're going to call a foul on number 15, Heaven Haywood of Anadarko.
Okay, so he reversed his call. Originally he said Douglas ball.
Oh, okay.
Then he reverses it
Never
to stay
mind.
with Anadarko.
All right, so they'll inbound it to 22, Tajay Hightower. Down to the corner. Down low. Puts
Great
up the
help
shot,
defense.
no good. Rebounded Jordan Anderson. Great defense by Kiera Smith. Here's Anderson on the right side. Dribbling, penetrates in the paint, kicks it to the corner. And an offensive foul somewhere along the way. I feel like she called it on Kiera Smith. I was not sure what the foul is.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't really see much.
Somewhere along the way, Douglas gets called for the offensive foul, gives the ball back.
Anadarko, there's
To
a minute
Anadarko
48
now.
left before halftime. Douglas is up by 8, 19-11. And now Anadarko is in the bonus.
So here we go. Saldana on the right side. Trying to get past Brianna Jones, and it's really difficult. Corner three by Anadarko. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded.
That's Fletcher with the basketball.
Loses control, regains it. Kiera Smith spins, loses control. Anadarko gets the steal. Full court transition bucket. They're going to call a foul, a shooting foul on, I believe, Brianna Jones.
It's on Nakia Burge.
Okay,
Jones
Nakia
and Burge
Burge
were both there to contest that layup. I'll take it, though. That's a good foul.
I mean,
I'm not giving up an open layup.
They're forcing Anadarko into tough shots.
Yes, no doubt about it.
And to get a bucket against this Douglas Trojet team is like pulling teeth.
Yep.
But if they got to go to the free throw line, they do. And they missed the
Good
first
foul.
one.
The ball don't lie.
Right, right.
That's a good foul.
If you can get them to miss one of the two, if not both of them, then you've done something right.
Ideally both, but at least one. That's Haywood at the free throw line. She has knocked down the only three for the Lady Warriors today. 19-11, a minute 17 left, and she makes the second. 19-12.
And there's a quick timeout. No, just some substitutions here real quick. Douglas going to inbound it, have to fight through the full court press, but they're fully equipped to do that. Brianna Jones, just look at her dribbling ability. So confident in herself and her shooting ability as well.
It's like she watched film on Kyrie Irving.
Well, she's got a heart of a champion. 1 minute left. Trojets with the ball, up 7. Jones in the wing, and there's a offensive foul on Nakia Burge.
Really? So in the first quarter, they're letting them play through a ton of contact, and then they call a ticky-tack foul on Nakia Burge, just battling for position in the paint. Interesting.
Anadarko's going to inbound the basketball. 50 seconds until halftime. Anadarko drives the paint, puts up the shot, gets it to fall. Douglas gets the ball back. Brianna Jones putting the dribbling moves on, gets it to Fletcher. To, who is that? Oh, okay, that's Crawford. 10. Anisha Crawford. They get it to Burge on baseline. She spins, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded by Anadarko. 20 seconds left. Douglas only up 5 right now. Have to play some defense, and
I think Anadarko's going to hold it for the last shot. There's 8 seconds left.
Gets it down low, puts up the shot, and that is a foul
on Crawford. And
I think that's a good foul, though.
Yeah.
That's a good foul.
Make them earn it at the stripe. So number 22, Hightower, is going to be at the line for the Lady Warriors.
This is a game of runs.
Basketball is a game of runs indeed, especially when you get to the area championship.
And it's just a fight over momentum. Puts up the free throw, missed it.
I like it. I like it.
So that makes it a good foul.
Yeah, indeed. And we said it in the first quarter. Making and missing your free throws could be the difference of winning and losing. Because it is going to be a tight game.
Many would say that this is a low-scoring game, and technically it is, but the defenses for both teams are pretty good. Missed both of them. Douglas gets the ball back, 3 seconds left. Kiera Smith with the ball, needs to pull up. She does. Gets it to fall!
My
Gets it to fall! What a bucket to take the momentum back!
The lone senior.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a bucket by Kiera Smith.
That is a big-time shot by a big-time player. Kiera Smith, the senior, says, Coach, I got you. I want tomorrow off.
You wanted some momentum to take back to the locker room? Kiera says, hold my, well.
That was such a tough shot, man.
Hold my Pepsi. You know?
Hold my Dr. Pepper.
Exactly. Goodness gracious. What a play by the lone senior on this Douglas Trojet basketball team. Knocks that down. Scores 22-14 at half. All right, real quick, Dylan, what is your takeaway for first half in general, broad? Tell me, what are your thoughts?
I love the intensity and focus that the Trojets came out with. You know, it was back and forth early on in the first. Then they locked in on defense. They made it difficult for Anadarko, and they really made it difficult for Ivory Miller. They got her frustrated. It showed with her body language. And then they went on their run to get the lead. And my goodness, what a big-time shot before halftime by Kiera Smith to get them the lead 22-14. Wow.
And I just think that they need to stay the course. And
Anadarko, stay locked in.
Anadarko's too good of a team to not have a couple runs throughout the game.
Yep.
But they're struggling from the stripe.
They are.
And they're struggling from the field. You know, Douglas has fouled. There are some, like Serenity Taylor has 3 fouls. I'm a little concerned about that going into the second half. Now, she was pulled. Coach Wood put in Denver Fletcher there. So that can be adjusted, but they're going to have to lean on a few other players off the bench that are going to have to come in and play good basketball. And Anisha Crawford, he got called for the foul, but she's making it tough for Anadarko to make shots.
That's what you got to do.
And that's all you got to do. So I like how they played offensively, utilized their speed. What a big-time three-point bucket by Brianna Jones. What a big three-point bucket by Kiera Smith. You got to love that. So we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in 5 minutes. It's halftime. Douglas Trojets up 22-14 over Anadarko. And the winner goes to state, and we've got 1 half left of area tournament basketball. This is Douglas Trojet basketball broadcast sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Will be back in 5 here on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, and streaming video live on PPBC TV straight to your mobile device. We'll be back in a few.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune into my show, Super Prep Live. Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live. Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Welcome back to Douglas Trojet basketball broadcast, sponsored by SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We are about a minute and a half away from the start of this second half. The Douglas Trojets are in great position after a first half battle with the Anadarko Warriors, who are ranked, I believe, 6th in the state. And Douglas Trojets are up 22-14. And they just need to replicate what they just did in the first half, replicate it in the second half, and they'll stamp their ticket to the state tournament. It's going to be much more difficult in the second half, as we know. Anadarko's a good team. They're 21-5. Douglas 19-3. They're not going to go away quietly. What does Douglas have to do, Dylan, to solidify this second half and come away with a victory?
Well, defensively, they need to just keep doing what they're doing and doubling Ivory Miller every time she gets the ball in the paint. Get her out of her groove, which is what they did. She started out kind of hot, and then Coach Woods adapted to that. And she did what great coaches do and moved on and put her team in a great position to succeed. And you saw that because she was so frustrated. She was getting doubled, and she was missing in the paint. And then on offense, the ball movement is phenomenal and finding the open shooters. And when you have an open shot at this level of a game, you got to take it and knock it down.
Well, Brianna Jones isn't afraid to take it.
No, she'll pull up.
She had some really clutch shooting shots in the first half, as well as Jordan Anderson and Kiera Smith with the three-point buzzer beater to end the first half. Nakia Burge is down there in the paint working.
Two-way player.
I mean, we need to give her a hard hat. She's coming to work.
Yeah.
That first half, and has been extremely physical and fighting for those rebounds. They just need to work on getting those second chance shots and getting them to fall. They're doing a good job at rebounding.
Oh, yeah.
Just got to make it count. So here we go. Second half underway. Trojets have the basketball. They're going to start their half-court offense. Jordan Anderson to Trailer for three. No good. Rebounded Anadarko. They're pushing it up the floor. Now they give it to Miller on the side. Puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded Kiera Smith. It's going to be a jump ball.
Yeah, it has to be.
And then that's going to be pointing
to Anadarko. So it stays with the Lady Warriors.
Okay, because Douglas started the second half with the ball.
Right.
I was like, okay, why is the possession arrow there? Okay. So Anadarko.
Douglas is back in man-to-man defense.
And they drive, puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Rebounded Nakia Burge.
Great help by Serenity Taylor.
Pushes it up the floor right there on the sideline. She may go coast to coast. She does.
Coast to coast from OKC to Henrietta and back.
Wills herself to the basket and goes up by 10. Trojets have a 10-point lead right now. Anadarko on the right side. I'm not so sure they expected this type of day from the Douglas Trojets. Here's a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded Kiera Smith, who now throws it right back. That was a bad mistake. Somehow it misses.
But
and
great recover. That's
rebounded
Jordan
Douglas Trojet, and it will remain Trojet basketball, and they're going to call a push foul on number 22, Tajay Hightower of Anadarko. That'll be their first foul of the quarter.
Yeah, phenomenal recover by the Trojets defense to get back and contest that shot, and Jordan Anderson to come away with the rebound. We got a timeout.
Quick timeout called by Coach Letitia Woods. What more can we say about her as a coach? And she's gotten these young team to buy into what she's selling, and she does a great job coaching them. She's always making the smart timeouts.
Yep.
The rotation is really, really good, and it's very effective, and it helps this team. Drawing up plays, she's good at that as well. There's nothing Coach Letitia Woods can't do at a high level, and she puts her players in position to win basketball games. And they're almost to win number 20 if they can finish it off here tonight, and they want to stamp their ticket to the state tournament, and they've got to finish it strong. Want to shout out to everybody that is tuning in to the live stream via the video stream on PPBC TV. Anadarko is going to run the full court press, and they force a turnover. They go right.
That's
now
Haywood. They got the steal.
Double.
She's being trapped.
Really strong defense. They're going to call a foul, I think, on Nakia Burge. Or is it Jordan Anderson?
Nakia Burge. And that's crucial because she's their best player down low in the paint. She's had the task of defending Miller in the paint, which is not easy to do.
That's Nakia Burge's third foul.
Both teams only have one foul in the third quarter.
It's a little concerning right now. Anadarko on the right side, down 10. They stop.
Picked up a dribble.
By Burge. Gives it to Anderson. She pushes up the floor, off the glass, can't get it to fall. And Anadarko comes up with the rebound.
I mean, that's the look you want. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Ooh, almost stolen. It is stolen. Well, it goes out of bounds off the hand of an Anadarko Lady Warrior. It'll be Douglas Trojet basketball.
Yep, the pressure will make or break you. And right there, it broke that Anadarko offense.
Quick timeout. Again, our sponsors for this broadcast is SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Douglas Trojets up 24-14 in the middle of the third quarter. Shout out to everybody that is commenting on the live stream. We've got Amanda Williams that says, let's go. Jantra Moreland says, nice shot. Ashley King said, what a three-point shot. I think that's from earlier. When
that's got to be Kiara Smith's three-point shot before halftime.
Darla Colston says, good job, Trojets. And Ashley King says, way to play, ladies. Thank you so much for streaming live. And, you know, I even talked to my pops later on. You know, Brad, he's got the game live in his living room on the big screen.
Man. That is great.
All right, so Douglas Trojets will have the basketball.
Shout out to the OG Swicky, huh?
24-14, 6:19 left in the third quarter. Lots of basketball to be played. Jordan Anderson on the right gets it tipped, but Kiera Smith comes up with it. Dribbles left, spins, puts up the jumper off the glass. It's good.
Are you kidding me? What a big-time shot from mid-range over two defenders. The senior stepping up big time.
All right, now back up. They're running out of time. Has to get rid of it. Anadarko does, and they make the extra pass, but lose control. It's going to be a jump ball, and guess where the ball is going?
It's going to the Trojets. Number 15, Hayward. She heard footsteps. She got scared and turned over the ball.
Strong defensive presence so far here in the third quarter by the Douglas Trojets. And the Douglas faithful has shown up.
And this is not a short drive. This is an hour and 15-minute drive from OKC.
No, they're proud of this basketball team, and they want to come support. All right, on the right side, Jordan Anderson, 12-point lead by Douglas. Going to get it to the high post to Burge. Burge backs up, now goes right, drives.
She got fouled. Are you kidding me?
They're going to call a charge.
Okay.
And Anadarko's going to get the ball back. Is that Burge's fourth? Is that Burge's fourth foul? That may be. That is her fourth foul.
She's going to get subbed out, Swick. That's something to keep an eye on. She's such a critical player
and
for
that
this
is
Trojets team.
That is not a good situation to be. 5.5.
Still up by 12, though. They got to lock in. Next person up. You got to step up.
All right, they get it. Down low and stolen by Douglas. And they're just going to outrun him. Works. Puts off the glass. It's Jordan Anderson with the bucket.
That was just such a great fast break to stay composed, go past the defender.
Now they're going to trap Anadarko. She needs help, and there's a timeout called by Coach Kirk Graham of Anadarko.
The pressure's getting to Anadarko.
Smart call by the Anadarko head coach because Douglas was about to force another turnover.
Yeah, they certainly were.
And they're already up 14 points. You know, Anadarko scored 14 points for the game. And Douglas has a 28-14 lead. This is great. They're in great position. There's just a few players for the Douglas Trojets. They're in foul trouble. Nakia Burge is such an important piece to this team, and she is the strongest player in the post area. She usually guards the opposing team's biggest player and strongest threat off the block. And so need to keep an eye on that. Serenity Taylor is also, I think she's got 3 fouls.
She does.
And so she's going to have to come in and play really, really good basketball. This is going to come down to the stretch. I know Douglas is in great position up 14, but there's a lot of basketball to be
right
played.
About that. You are right about
and
that.
And they've just got to continue to rebound and force turnovers. I love the pressure, and I love the clutch shooting offensively. Kiera Smith, what can you say? I mean, willing this team to more points. And they got to get back on defense now. Anadarko down 14, 5 minutes, 4 seconds left in the third quarter.
Denver Fletcher's in the game for the Trojets.
And she's going to be very important. Stolen!
Turnover.
Jordan Anderson gets it to the left side. Now slows it down, moves it right. Brianna Jones, who is so confident in her ability, dribbles left, attacks the paint, kicks it. Jordan Anderson, jump shot from the side, no good. Rebounded Anadarko. Back to defense. Douglas doesn't sit around and watch. They get right back to defense and do what they're coached to do. Anadarko on the right side. 22 Euro step off the glass, gets the bucket. That's Tajay Hightower.
Yeah, big time Euro step through traffic.
All right, now Douglas has to do what they can to get this momentum back. Combat them scoring by you scoring.
Simple as that, really. Easier said than done, though. Jordan Anderson.
Oh,
my goodness, she got
been
fouled.
A reach-in foul.
Yeah, and then they call a foul against Douglas. That's wild. That is so wild.
Not sure the thought process behind that. 4:07 left in the third quarter. I'm constantly looking at the time here. All right, Anadarko. And Douglas is going to relent a little bit on that full court press. Conserve their energy. Gets it down low, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Kiera Smith, who's fighting like heck to get the basketball.
There's so much contact down there. And the referee's just sitting there right in front of it, watching it. And it's going to go to Anadarko somehow. Kiera Smith had it. The defenders were all over her, but no foul call.
And they're going to inbound the basketball and restart their half court. Sit to the high post. Spins, puts up the shot, can't get it to fall, and it's going to go off the hand of Brianna Jones.
They'll live with Miller taking those contested mid-range shots.
It's okay. Anadarko's going to inbound again. Brianna Jones on the right side in the corner. All over, stolen by Denver Fletcher. Turns around, crosses over, has to fight through it. Puts up the shot, it's good. Denver Fletcher.
Bench. Instant impact Fletcher. That's such a big-time play and a big-time finish.
Coming in off the bench, playing at a high level. There's Anadarko, gets it down low, no good. They're going to call a foul on Jordan Anderson.
Swick, I got to tell you, that was a late whistle. That was a real late whistle.
Just got to fight through it, and we'll see if Anadarko can make this free throw. Ivory Miller misses again.
The ball does not lie. My goodness. Douglas is up 30-16. We got some subs.
Free throws have been an issue for Anadarko. It certainly benefited the Douglas Trojets, who are up 30-16. Anadarko's trying to get to that 17-point mark. Puts up the shot, no good. Offensive rebound, or it goes out of bounds. They're going to call a foul.
And they're going to call it on Douglas. I mean, she had the position. If anything, that's over the back on Anadarko. My goodness.
I think that was a little bit of a flop by Tajay Hightower.
Yeah. Yeah, I would boo too. Bad call.
You got to withstand the storm.
Yeah, that's right. Adversity is going to hit when you're making a deep playoff run. You got to stay locked in.
Coach Letitia Woods is going to call a timeout. I think that's a smart timeout. You got to gather the troops, refocus, get them to refocus. Emotions run high, especially when you feel it like you're treated unfairly a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So just got to keep your emotions intact and continue to play your style of basketball and force Anadarko into earning it. But
the good thing is they have a 14-point lead.
Right. And they're in great position. And I'm okay with them not going with the full court press. I think Douglas needs to play as hard as it can but at the same time kind of conserve the energy. There's that certain middle that you got to kind of play, because I want to see all-out effort in the fourth quarter. You know, to close out the game, you've got to figure out how to step on your opponent's throat at the end of the game to secure the victory, all right?
And they've kept this lead with Nakia Burge on the bench in foul trouble. That says a lot as well. So,
all right.
Anadarko's going to get the ball.
The quick ID, station ID playing right now. Go ahead, Dee. All right, there we go. Now we're back in the game. 3:22 left in the third quarter. Here we go. Going to get back in to the game is Promise Craig. Is going to make her first appearance. She's going to be, it's going to be important for her to make a play.
Yeah, somebody's got to step up with Burge. Okay, so Douglas gets the ball. It looks like they reversed it. What's going on down here?
I'm
the referees
not sure
are
what
trying
the
to figure this out.
are talking about. The score is 30-16. There's 3 minutes and 21 seconds left in the third quarter. The Trojets are in really good position, but right now Anadarko's kind of taking the momentum back a little bit. They've created some turnovers. They've gotten some calls. They put Douglas in foul trouble for several players.
I'll tell you what, I'd love to hear Doolittle's opinion on this officiating here tonight.
Well, no one would know it better than Dwayne Doolittle, I can promise you that. All right, so they'll inbound the basketball. Brianna Jones on the right side trying to avoid the trap. Kiera Smith is there to save it. She gets across half court. Going to slow it down. Goes right, now left. Now it's going to back up, fakes right.
You really don't need a rush when you have a lead. Take your time. Get a high percentage shot.
Brianna Jones on the right side. Dishes to Promise Craig off the glass. Gets the bucket. We told you she had to come in and make a play, and she promised us, and that's why they call her Promise Craig.
I said high percentage shot. That's about as high percentage as you can get right by the bucket, deep in the paint. It's going to be a turnover on Anadarko. The Trojets are turning it up a notch late in this ball game. 2:45 left in the third. They're up 32-16.
Great defense by Serenity Taylor and Kiera Smith.
Wow.
They need to be credited for creating that turnover.
That's right.
Trojets up 32-16, 2:40 left in the third. Brianna Jones down to the other side to Kiera Smith. Now the corner to Promise Craig. Craig to Taylor. Taylor to Kiera. Thought about it. Back to Serenity Taylor. Gives it to Serenity Jones. Now the other side. Ooh, almost a reaching foul on on Anadarko. And almost stolen by Anadarko, but Douglas retains the possession. Slows it down. They're not in any hurry. There's no need to be. No need to be in any kind of rush. And now you got Promise Craig diving for a loose ball.
Somebody's got to get it.
I don't know who's going to come up with it. It's Anadarko, and it's going to stay.
It's staying with the Trojets. What a fight by Promise Craig to get on the hardwood, battle for the ball, and give your team another possession.
This is strong, tough, hard-fought basketball, and this is what you expect in the area tournament championship. So full court or a cross-court pass to Brianna Jones. Going to back up, take some of this clock off, goes left, now goes right. Taylor on the wing. Taylor back to Jones. Jones to Fletcher. Fletcher loses control, has to dive for it, and Anadarko comes up with it. They're going to take it 2-on-2. Saldana is going to bring it back, gives it back to Ivory, puts up the shot, no good, and Douglas Trojets come up with it. Serenity Taylor needs help, gets it from Brianna Jones.
Man, great defense once again on Miller. They made her take a really tough shot from mid-range.
Minute 20 left. Douglas, baseline, puts up the shot. It's Kiera Smith with the bucket.
The senior leader says, I'm going to put this team on my back with Nakia Burge on the bench.
Three-point shot by Anadarko, air ball.
Great contest by Jones to get out there.
Promise Craig knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay Anadarko basketball, but They're making it tough on the Lady Warriors who.
Yeah, that was an air ball because Jones got out there and put the hand. And we got possibly a steal.
Look at Fletcher coming up with it. And now it's totaled back over. Anadarko comes up with it. What a hustle by Denver Fletcher. Holy moly, she rushed down that court to grab it, but gets it stolen, and that's a.
It's going to be a foul on Serenity Taylor.
Oh, yikes. That's a fourth foul for Serenity. One more, and she's fouled out of the game.
Yeah, she might have to take a little seat for a while.
45 seconds left in the third quarter. You've got a good lead, 34-16.
Yeah, that's right.
But you can't really replace her with Nakia Birch because she's got 4.
They do have a very tall freshman, Swick.
That's
Number
right.
24, Dariana Gates. She has great size.
Yep, and she may have to be called on in the fourth quarter to come and help secure this victory for Douglas.
If so, what a moment for that young lady.
Anadarko makes the first free throw and misses the second one. Serenity Taylor gets the basketball, the rebound. Kiera is going to bring it out, slows it down, needs help, throws it cross court, stolen Anadarko. Anadarko's going to push it, and there's a.
I think they called a reach in on Jones.
Yep, that is a reach in. Let's see how many that is for Brianna Jones. That might be her third.
That puts Douglas as a team at 5 for the third quarter. So
yeah, that's her first. That is the first foul for Brianna Jones, so that's good.
It's going to be 2 shots because that's the 5 foul mark for Douglas. So here's Anadarko at the free throw line. Sometimes you just got to be smart and not foul that far away from the basket.
Right. They need to get this third quarter over.
Yeah, I know you want to be aggressive.
Right.
But that far away from the basket.
Ashley Jackson makes the first free throw. She's probably Anadarko's best free throw shooter. Not somebody you really want at the line. 18-34, they get to 19. She makes both of them.
I feel like that's the first time Anadarko has scored in a long time.
All right, Douglas Trojets will have the ball. They've got a 34-19 lead.
You can hold it until the last shot, which is what I would do.
I do not want to see Anadarko get another possession off on offense this quarter. Anadarko stepping up their pressure. They give it to Craig. She puts up
fouled.
the shot and gets fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. That was Anadarko forcing Douglas to make a move.
Yep. And that foul was on their best player, Ivory Miller.
So Promise Craig.
If you want to get anybody in foul trouble for Anadarko, it's Miller.
She can come in here and make a significant contribution to her team, and she does. Makes the first one, 35-19, 16-point lead for the Douglas Trojets. 15 seconds left in the third. Puts up the second shot, no good. At least she get one.
That's right.
Anadarko puts up a prayer, no good. Rebounded Promise Craig.
Plenty of
She's
time
gonna
here,
push
Swick.
it. Throws it cross court, stolen by Anadarko. 2 seconds left. They're going to miss the shot. That's the end of the third quarter. One more quarter left.
Put your fours up. Put your fours up.
35-19. If Douglas can hang on for one more quarter, they'll stamp their ticket to the state tournament. What do they got to do to solidify this victory, Dylan?
Keep playing smart basketball. That's what you're coached to do. Coach Woods is a phenomenal basketball coach. She's got them gathered up in the huddle. She's talking to them, hey, we know what we got to do. The task is finish this one quarter, give me everything you got, and then we punch our ticket to the big house next weekend.
Let's go to the comments. We've got Raymond Alexander saying, way to go, ladies. And Amanda Williams is in there. And they're asking if we're going to do state commentary at the state tournament. Yes, we are. We are definitely going to do commentary. Now, I'm not sure about the live stream video. In fact, I don't think that's going to, my producer's shaking her head. We will not have live stream video in the state tournament. However, we will be on the radio, and you can listen that straight to your mobile device and hear play-by-play commentary from myself and Dylan Tribble. So we will be broadcasting on the radio. We will not have video stream. We don't have the rights to it. But here we are, area tournament. We're here tonight. And we've got the girls' video stream going and followed by the boys right after.
Here's the fourth quarter. Anadarko with the basketball.
Patrick Williams says, hope the refs call the fourth quarter better. I agree with you, Patrick.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, what a start by Douglas. They start the fourth quarter, force a turnover. Here's Brianna Jones bringing the ball up the court for the Trojets.
Jane LaRose says the last time Douglas girls went to state was 2012. Let's change that today. Jump ball?
Yeah, it's going to be a jump ball in the corner. That's Kiara Smith. Possession arrow in favor of the Trojets. So it's staying with Douglas.
All right, still got a good lead, 35-19. Nakaya Birch still on the bench. They're going to rely on her at some point later on. Kiara Smith gets it, spins, weaves in and out, kicks it to Fletcher for three. No good. Rebounded Anadarko. Now they're going to push it. They're down by a significant margin, almost stolen by Fletcher, but she's forcing him into making mistakes and almost stolen by Serenity Taylor. They're just a nuisance.
Oh my gosh, that trap was amazing.
They're making it difficult for Anadarko to move the basketball, much less get a shot off. There's a corner, drives in the paint, extra pass.
Yes.
What a charge!
Kiara Smith.
By Kiara Smith.
The senior leader for the Trojets had her feet set, took a huge charge late in this ball game.
I got to stand up, Dylan.
I hear you, brother.
My legs. This is getting, and we're on the Anadarko side, so they're all looking at us like crazy. But hey, that's where we were seated by the powers that be. On the right side, you got Taylor. Taylor to Jones. Jones to Smith. Pulls up from the free throw line. Jump shot, no good. Rebounded Anadarko.
That's where you miss Nakaya Burge is on those offensive rebounds.
Saldana, number 10, Layla Saldana for Anadarko, gets it to the high post. Now they get to the right side, tried to make the extra pass, and Serenity Taylor is there to knock it out of bounds.
Yep, Serenity Taylor jumped in the passing lane, deflected that ball out of bounds. Prevented a layup, really.
Fletcher's coming out, and you've got Anisha Crawford coming in. Crawford's made some plays here. Oh, bad inbound pass by Anadarko. Oh, they're going to say it was off of.
Yeah, they're going to say it was off of Douglas. So Douglas is still up 35-19, 6:32 left in the fourth quarter.
Serenity Taylor has been
stepped up big time.
She stepped up in a big way and kind of, making plays down there. She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet. Anadarko gets a bucket.
Yep, they get down low and put it in the hoop.
Kiara Smith on the right gives it to Jones. Jones to Promise Craig, who's in the game now. Tried to get it to Crawford. Goes out of bounds, stolen by Anadarko. I thought it was going to go out of bounds. They're going to call a reach in.
Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Kiara Smith. She tried to get that steal.
6 more minutes. 9 seconds. Nakaya Burge is coming back in the game with 4 fouls. They're going to take Promise Craig out. They're going to take Kiara Smith out.
And Jordan Anderson is also back in the game.
Kiara Smith only has 2 fouls. I imagine we'll see her again before the quarter's over.
Yeah, no doubt. The most crucial
Anadarko
part of
on
the
the
game.
right side. Eventually, time is going to become their enemy. 3-point shot by Anadarko, no good. And what a rebound!
Nakaya Burge, what do we say? She is a phenomenal rebounder.
Douglas, and I thought I saw a reaching foul there. Serenity Taylor has to give it back to Anderson. Anderson, corner to Crawford for 3. In and out.
Man, she had a great look.
Anadarko with the rebound. Hey, that was close.
You got it. I mean, that's
There's
what your
Ivory
coach
Miller
do,
of
is take an open
Anadarko,
shot.
kicks it back out. Saldana back to Miller, drives baseline, puts up the shot. It's good.
Yep, that's their best player. They're going to depend on her if they want to try to come back. Miller.
5:20 left in the game. Douglas Trojets with a 12-point lead, up 35-23. Brianna Jones Drives, kicks it to Anderson, and Nikaya Birch tried to save it, but gets stolen by Anadarko. Ball goes out of bounds, and
goes out of bounds off of the referee. It was deflected by Douglas, so it's going to stay with Anadarko. Anadarko's kind of gone on a run here. You got to weather the storm if you're the Trojets.
You know, when Douglas has the basketball, I almost want to say, hey, don't move. Take the time off the clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You have no reason to even shoot a shot.
Puts up the shot and missed it. They get her own rebound. 3-point shot by Anadarko. Buckets.
Oh, man.
Brianna Johnson gets it. Now it's a 9-point lead. 4:45. Anadarko's got some momentum. Is that a timeout?
Yeah, Coach Woods called a very smart timeout. She can feel the momentum shift.
All right.
We knew it was going to be a tough game. It was not going to be a blowout here in Henrietta.
So I think Anadarko's on a 6-0 run here.
Yeah, they sure are.
So that is
and they forced a few turnovers on defense. That's why Coach Woods was like, I got to get Jordan Anderson, Nikaya Burge, and then in comes Kiara Smith. She has her best 5 on the floor now.
There's like 4:44 left, and this is going to be I'm just going to tell you now, this is going to be the longest 4:40, 4 minutes.
Yeah.
4 minutes.
You're right.
4 minutes and 44 seconds of your life. Okay.
Of these young ladies' life, really.
Right.
They're the ones playing the game.
But I'm constantly looking at this clock.
You just got to milk it as much as you possibly can.
Douglas no longer has that double-digit lead. Gets it to Kiara Smith. Kiara to Jordan Anderson. Cross court to Jones. Thought about it. She's certainly not afraid to shoot it. Burge gets it. Blocking foul on Anadarko.
Yeah, Burge got fouled on that drive. Wasn't attempting a shot. She was getting ready to pass it. So it's going to stay on the floor.
Inbounds to Jones. No, that's Anderson. Anderson to Jones for 3. Knocked it down!
The corner ball from the sniper, Brianna Jones. What a big shot.
3-pointer in the corner, 38-26. Here's a 3-pointer by Anadarko, no good. Rebounded Kiara Smith. They're going to call a foul on Anadarko.
This is so wild, but so fun for us sitting on the Anadarko side, hearing the boos. You got to love some boos.
We're getting a lot of looks, Dylan.
Yeah, we sure are. I'm okay with that. We're here to support Douglas, and Douglas is on top, 38-26.
All right, Brianna Jones, clutch shooting.
Big time.
So clutch. Moves right, gets it stolen. Fast break, easy layup for Anadarko. They get within 10.
That was Miller.
Brianna did not see her coming from the backside.
Nope.
Drives, kicks it to Jones. Jones puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Anadarko. They're moving the basketball on the right side.
Still a 10-point lead for Douglas.
Gets it down low. They're going to double Miller. Kicks it to Sadana. Stolen. Douglas with the basketball.
Jordan Anderson.
Weaving in and out. Puts up the shot. Gets it to fall. Gets it to fall.
The Euro for Jordan Anderson, the junior.
Trojets back up 12, 3:20 left in the game. Win and go to the state tournament. There's a 3-point shot by good. Rebounded Anadarko. They're going to call a foul.
Yeah, it's going to be on the Trojets.
Is that Serenity Taylor or Jordan Anderson?
We're going to wait.
I think
it's going to be on Jordan Anderson, number 2.
All right, that's going to be her 3rd foul of the game. So that's all right.
So it is a shooting foul. Anadarko's at the free throw line. Douglas
Fletcher's
is up by 12.
coming back in. Let's see. I think they're going to try and get that situated. Or Fletcher's going back to the bench.
3:10 left in the 4th quarter.
Nikaya Burge, number 12, and Serenity Taylor both have 4 fouls. One more foul by those two, and they're out of the game. They fouled out. Missed free throws.
Ball don't lie. The ball does not lie.
Still a 12-point lead right now by the Douglas Trojans.
Man, what a game this has
Dwayne Doolittle commented and said, keep doing what you got. Keep doing what got you here. That's right. Ball goes out of bounds.
They missed the second free throw.
Basketball.
It's going to the Trojans. These girls are playing lights out tonight in Henrietta.
Brianna Jones got to hang on. 3 minutes, 8 seconds left. 12-point lead.
Senior leader with the basketball, Kiera Smith to Jones.
Brianna Jones on the right gets it to Kiera Smith. Smith gets trapped, needs help, throws it, gets it to Burge, drives, off the glass, it's good. 14-point lead, Douglas.
Kiera Smith, so smart to fight through that trap and find a cutting Burge to finish the layup.
They drive, kick here. I thought Anadarko was going to shoot a 3. No, now they go to the other side, lose control, Sullen.
She lost the ball. Douglas has got it.
Jordan Anderson, double dribble.
Wow.
Double dribble on Jordan Anderson. That's pretty subjective.
And that's not like Jordan Anderson at all. She is so good in transition,
Coach
handling
Woods,
the basketball.
Look at Coach Woods. She's
not happy.
She's not yelling at the coach. She's yelling at her players. Stay focused. Stay focused. You got 2:25 left in the game. If you hold on, you'll stamp your ticket to the state tournament.
Going to call a foul against Douglas. And I think that's on Jordan Anderson. She doesn't like the call.
That's all right. She's still got fouls to give.
Yep. So 22, Hightower is going to be at the free throw line for Anadarko.
That's only the second foul. Yeah. Oh, man, never mind. Jordan Anderson is just now fouled out of the game. I did not realize that. I thought she had some fouls to give. So Jordan Anderson is getting a standing ovation from the Douglas faithful.
As she
but
should.
But she's not going to play for the rest of this game. 2:20 left.
She did everything she needed to do in this game. That's why they have the lead. And Anadarko misses the first free throw. We talked about it in the fourth quarter. Free throws are crucial, and Anadarko has struggled at the line.
And nobody from Douglas is crying about it. Puts up the second one, knocks it down. 29-42, Douglas. 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from winning this game.
Just got to play smart. Dribble the ball.
And taking home the area championship.
Milk the clock.
Fletcher's going to inbound the basketball to Kiera Smith. Kiera to Fletcher.
I'm only taking a shot if
Brianna
it is wide
Jones
open.
has it. Goes out of bounds off of Anadarko. It's going to stay Douglas basketball. 2:13 left in the game.
Let a little bit of that time run out, Swick.
Fletcher's going to inbound to Kiera Smith. She splits the double team. Has to face another double. They're going to call a reach-in foul on number 22. I think that's Taji Hightower.
Indeed it is. Indeed it is. I love that Coach Woods is putting the ball in her seniors' hands.
Well, it's forcing Anadarko to commit these fouls. And
yep. And Kiera Smith is going to go to the stripe.
And now it's Douglas's turn to prove themselves from the free throw line. Here we go. Kiera is very confident in her free throw shooting ability, and she misses it there. I'm going to blame that on myself. That's the broadcasting jinx.
It's okay.
So
she's got to shake it off.
Realize where the rim is. Puts up the shot. No good. All right. Anadarko moving it. Gets it immediately down the court. Will restart. Saldana drives. Puts up the shot. No good. Ivory Miller gets the rebound. Puts it up. They get the bucket.
She's a tough player. Got to give her some credit. She's the only reason her team is even in this game at all.
Timeout by Coach Woods. Douglas Trojans with 11-point lead, 42-31. 1 minute, 54 seconds left in the game. They're in really good position. You just got to stay strong and hold on for a little bit under 2 minutes left. All right, let's look at the comment section here. We've got Nate Green said, the little engine that could. Brother Nate, where are you watching from, Nate? He's, a former Douglas Trojan himself, and he's always watching the live stream, and we appreciate the support. I know your alma mater does too. Trey Paxton says, Trojets way too fast for him, baby. I totally agree.
I agree as well.
Amanda Williams is watching the live stream as usual. She's the mother to Jaden Williams. We'll talk about him when the boys' game starts here soon after this game. Raymond Alexander is with us as well. Dwayne Doolittle. We love it. Darla Colston. Really good stuff. And Nate Green's in Atlanta, all the way from Atlanta watching the game.
ATL. What's up, brother Nate?
All right. Here we go. Minute 54 in your state tournament bound. Anadarko running the full court defensive press. They inbound it to Kiera Smith. She has the ball. Gets double teamed, has to get it. They're going to call a reach and foul on Anadarko.
Yeah, it's got to be a foul. Kiera Smith got fouled twice. They didn't call the first, then they called the second, finally.
And that's foul number 5 for this quarter.
Yeah, they're in the bonus now, so every time they get fouled, they're going to the stripe for 2 shots. Who else would you want on the line other than your senior leader? Leaving it all on the court tonight. Number 0, Kiera Smith.
Make your free throws. Let's go. Misses them. I think she's missed 3 in a row, Dylan.
Yeah, she has.
Got to get out of this funk.
Got to shake it off. It's a minute 49 to
just
punch
concentrate
your ticket
on the task at hand. Her teammates are already on the defensive end. They're not even going to try to get the rebound. Misses the next one. 11-point lead right now, and they're going to call a quick foul on I think, Brianna Jones. It is. Push on Brianna. That was a little bit petty, if I may say so myself, but that's all right.
Douglas has one more foul to give until Anadarko's in the bonus. Got to play smart here.
Anadarko's going to inbound the ball to Saldana. Saldana to Miller. Miller is their best player. She drives to the bucket, puts off the glass, gets the bucket. Now they're within 9. Douglas throws it to Smith. Needs help and loose ball. Reach and foul on Douglas.
Oh, wow. It really looked like from my angle that Serenity Taylor got all ball on that steal.
Oh, my goodness.
But now the referees want to call some
Dwayne Doolittle, I know you're watching this stream. Let us know your thoughts.
Love to hear your input, Doolittle.
You don't have to be super descriptive. I just want to know your opinions. Golly. All right.
It just got tight.
Like we said, these last 4 minutes, we're going to be like pulling teeth.
Yep.
And this is what it is, a minute 26 left. Misses the free throw.
That's big. That's really big.
Still a 9-point lead for Douglas. Some substitutions for Anadarko. You can sense the urgency on the Anadarko side. We're really close to where they are. And here's the second free throw. Makes it.
Okay, 8-point game. Minute 26 left.
Does Douglas hold on to the ball and force Anadarko to foul here?
I mean, you kind of have to. That's what I would do if I was the coach. Just dribble it.
Smith gives it to Fletcher. Fletcher throws cross court. Ooh.
Makai Burge.
Burge drives. Jump shot. Gets it to fall. What a bucket by Nakaya.
The sophomore has ice in her veins. What a major shot for Burge.
Minute 10 left. Douglas forces a turnover. Kiera Smith dribbles, throws it to Jones. Anadarko wanted to travel. Under a minute left. Just hold on to the ball. Hold on to it, and that is stolen by Anadarko. 50 seconds left. Saldana drives, puts up the glass, gets it to fall.
Oh, man.
Timeout by Coach
Woods.
Letitia Woods.
She's got to settle these young ladies down. They got an 8-point lead. 46 seconds left until the clock hits 0-0-0.
Karen Tribble says, props to Coach Woods and the Trojets. They have improved 100% this year. Now go get your ship at state tournament.
That's right. That's right. Shout out my mom. She loves supporting these Douglas teams.
All right, so strategy here, Dylan. I mean, how do you step on the neck of the Anadarko Warriors? How do you end this right here? and take home this game in the area championship and go to the state tournament, what do you got to do?
You got to play smart and avoid
46
the turnovers.
seconds left.
You got to avoid these turnovers. They've turned it over, and it's not like them at all, but credit to Anadarko's pressure. But you have to stay composed, make smart decisions. You got 46 seconds to punch your ticket to the Fairgrounds Arena.
They're in a good spot. If you hold on to the ball, Anadarko's going to force they're going to foul.
Yeah, they have to foul.
And they're going to put Douglas at the free throw, and they're going to have to knock down those free throws. If they can just hang tight and fight the good fight, these last 46 seconds will go their way. So Douglas will have the basketball. Promise Craig is in the game. Nikaya Burge, Brianna Jones, Kiera Smith, and Denver Fletcher. They inbounds to Jones. Back to Fletcher. They're going to quick foul on Brianna Jones. And that's the last person you want to foul, because I don't know if there's a more confident player on the Douglas Trojet basketball team. I've always been impressed with Brianna Jones. She is not afraid of the moment.
No, she loves
She embraces
to pull up.
it.
She likes pressure.
Here we
She's
go.
a
Big
two-sport
free
athlete.
throws right here. Misses it. Douglas has missed 5 or 6 free throws in a row. If you can get just a couple here.
Right.
All right.
Love that support from Fletcher.
Come on, Brianna Jones. Let's go. Knock this down. Missed that one too.
But she got her own rebound.
Brianna Jones needs help. Burge gets it. Reach and foul on Anadarko.
No, Coach Woods called the foul. That was very, very smart by Coach Woods.
What? I mean,
oh my gosh.
That offensive rebound by Brianna Jones was as big a play as we've seen all night.
Enormous. And she's only a junior on this Trojets team. She means a lot to them, makes a lot of big-time plays. Great defender, great shooter. Also a track star. Got a motor on her.
All right, we're going to play a commercial here real quick. Hurry up, because we got to get back. We got to get back to this game.
Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
44-36, Douglas Trojets with an 8-point lead. And they're going to have possession of the basketball with 40 seconds left in this game. Trojets are going to get, inbound the basketball. I'm assuming Anadarko is going to immediately foul.
I would assume so as well. There's Jones with the basketball.
Jones gets fouled by 22, Tajay Hightower, and Brianna Jones is going right back to the free throw line. Need to end this little streak of missed free throws by the Trojets.
Yep. Got to shake off the previous misses and just
Here
lock
we go.
into this moment.
Misses it. All right, stay focused. Keep the fight.
Fletcher's right there telling Jones, keep your head up. One more to go. Knock it down.
Knocked it down. There you go. 9-point lead by Douglas. Anadarko with the basketball. 35 seconds left in the game. No need to foul. They're going to trap. Gets it to Miller. Gets the bucket for Anadarko. That's fine. 25 seconds left in the game. Inbounds to Brianna Jones. She goes left and somehow comes up with it.
She's going to keep dribbling. They got to foul her. And they do with 15.8 seconds left.
Make your free throws.
Anadarko really
combating.
Let some crucial seconds burn off that clock.
The Douglas faithful are sensing a victory.
They can smell the state fairgrounds from here.
All the way here at Henrietta, Oklahoma. I've been so impressed with the support who've made the drive out here. And everybody that have been watching it on the live stream. Brianna Jones knocks it down.
Yep. I don't know why Anadarko grabbed that ball like there were still 1-and-1 free throws in high school basketball. That was a thing of the past.
Right. Here's Jones again, knocks it down.
Love that.
9-point lead by Douglas, and there's a turnover by Anadarko. It's going to give the ball back to Douglas with 12.6 seconds left.
Yep. That
Trojets
was critical for Anadarko if they wanted any chance to come back.
expecting, I guess another foul. There's some quick substitutions here by Anadarko. What a job Coach Letitia Woods has done with this team. They love playing for, and they've made the Douglas faithful, the alumni, the fans, the family, the friends proud this season.
Absolutely.
For what they've been able to accomplish. And Brianna Jones is fouled again.
Going right back to the line, knocked down her last two.
10 seconds left. 10.3.
Man, this gym is packed out in Henrietta,
I know
Oklahoma.
the clock on the stream says 11.5.
Brianna Jones knocks
Close
down the
enough,
first
though.
shot.
She's caught stride.
That's right.
Figured it out.
It's now a
10-point lead. Can you make it 11? Yes, she can.
Yes,
she
indeed.
senses it. Here's Anadarko. No need to foul. No need to foul. Warriors gets it to Miller. Miller puts up the shot. No good. That's the end of the game. The Douglas Trojets are going to the state tournament.
Jim Norwick Arena. Here come the Trojets out of Oklahoma City.
And Frederick A. Douglass High School, area champions 2024.
What a turnaround in 1 year. Coach Woods, she is a phenomenal girls basketball coach.
And focus in, Langston, on over there in the corner. Let's see those Douglas Trojans celebrating their victory.
The Trojan faithful.
Now go right here to the middle because they are super happy. What an accomplishment.
This is so huge. What a moment for this team, and what a moment for the lone senior, Kiera Smith.
Unbelievable. I hope to talk with some of the Douglas Trojet basketball players coming up. What a moment. What an accomplishment. And their season gets to carry on to the state tournament. What a game. And what a playoff season it's been for the Trojets. They have not lost yet.
They are battle tested. They took the adversity that hit them during this game and ran away from it, performed at the highest level, got the W to move on to state.
We're going to take a little bit of a timeout, catch our breaths, all right? And we'll come back and get the boys game underway. The second-ranked team in Class 4A, the Douglas Trojans, taking on the fifth-ranked team in Class 4A, the Anadarko Warriors. Winner goes to state. The boys' game's coming up next. Stay with us here on PPBC TV and CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, KIMB Oklahoma City, sponsored by SSM Health, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Will be back shortly.
Welcome back to KINB, CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV as we get into the boys area championship game between the Douglas Trojans, ranked number 2 in the state at Class 4A, taking on the Anadarko Warriors, ranked 5th in Class 4A. So a top 5 matchup between the number 2 and number 5 team. And you got to be excited about this here tonight. Winner goes to the state championship. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Jay Swick. To my left is Dylan Tribble. And I caught up with Coach Stephen Alexander just a minute ago. Here's our conversation. Coach Stephen Alexander, you're minutes away from the area championship against the Anadarko Warriors. 1 win away from the state tournament, Coach. What's the mindset going into this game?
1-game series. It's about us. We want to go out and play our style of basketball. But more than anything, we want to play good basketball and have a good game. We feel like if we do that, that good things will happen for us.
What are the keys to victory tonight? What is Douglas got to do to stamp their ticket to the state tournament?
Just, apply pressure without fouling. We're a very good defensive team. So we just want to apply pressure without fouling, be smart, and then take advantage of our size. I think we have a size advantage tonight. So take advantage of our size and get a lot of plays at the rim.
What's the message to your team in the locker room before you hit the hardwood?
One chance. We don't look at anything else. This is a 1-game series. We got to come out and take care of business tonight.
Coach Stephen Alexander, head coach of the Douglas Trojans. Good luck tonight.
Thank you, boss man. Appreciate it.
All right, so that's Coach Stephen Alexander. Starting lineup for your Douglas Trojans is Devon Scott, number 11, number 22, Landry Ballard Jr., number 23, Jaden Nickens, number 4, Deshaun Snoop Ransom, number 3, Jaden Williams, and I think that's your starting 5.
No doubt about it, the starting 5 for Anadarko. Number 2, Trenton Walker. Number 5, Jaden Bray. 14, Jacoby Talent. Number 30, Jordan Cange. And number 32, Jalen Passy.
All right, we're about to get this underway. And this is a little bit different than the girls' game, all right? But yet the same principles do apply. I mean, Douglas is, in my opinion, more athletic. They're more seasoned. They're more experienced. They're faster, and they're bigger.
They're the defending 4A state champions. They know what it takes to get the goal ball. And the journey continues right here in Henrietta.
Gets it to Nickens at the high post. He spins. Attacks, puts up the shot. No good. Rebounded. And, almost rebounded by Anadarko. But Landry Ballard comes up with it, and he gets trapped. Throws it cross court to Scott. Scott to Williams. Thought about it. Drives. Jump shot. Gets it to fall. Jaden Williams with the first bucket of the game.
One of the East Side Splash Bros, Jalen Williams with the midi.
And Anadarko gets the floater, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Anadarko is fighting for the loose ball. Very aggressive to start this game.
Yeah, no doubt.
Obviously, your adrenaline is pumping. Everyone's in super hyper mode, trying to get the edge and start this game on the right foot. Landry Ballard with the ball on the right side, dribbles left. Ballard puts up the floater, can't get it to fall. Ransom puts up the rebound shot, no good, but somewhere along the way a foul is called.
Yeah, I think it might have been a push in the back on Snoop Ransom. So Anadarko is going to get the basketball.
It is on Snoop Ransom. That's the first foul of the game. So Anadarko's going to get it to half court. Devon Scott's all over him. Anadarko drives, kicks it. It thought about a three-point shot by Bray. They're going to restart. Trenton Walker drives in the paint, steps back, puts up the jump shot, can't get it to go. Rebounded Landry Ballard Jr. Kicks it to Williams. Williams drives, has to get rid of it. Scott in the corner, drives, baseline, gives it back to Williams, puts up the shot. It's blocked. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay Douglas basketball.
Yep, that was a clean block by Anadarko, but it's out of bounds on the Warriors. So Douglas gets the ball. Landry Ballard to throw the ball in.
Right now, Anadarko's kind of keeping pace with Douglas, and there's
Ballard
a great,
to Nickens
great
with the easy finish down low.
Jaden Nickens. Now, Douglas has a 4-point lead, but Anadarko's kind of keeping pace right now. We'll see how long that can last.
It's a long game.
It is.
And Douglas loves to run and gun.
All right, Anadarko. Bray gets it on the left side. Landry Ballard's all over it. Stepping up, now they kind of double, 14.
Douglas playing that in-your-face, man-to-man defense.
Talent has it, has to throw it. Baseline out. Could have swore he stepped out of bounds, but stolen by Ballard. Ballard to Scott. Scott Euro off the glass. It's good. 6-point start. 6-0 start for the Douglas Trojans.
Devon Scott with the disgusting Euro step finish to the bucket.
And this is, I mean, my heart is raised. It's just been nonstop basketball this whole evening here Friday night here at Henrietta High School. The Douglas faithful is here supporting the girls and the boys team. The girls have stamped their ticket to the state tournament. The boys are trying to do the same, and they're off to a good start, playing their style of basketball. They want to get up and down the floor as fast as possible, wear down Anadarko. I don't know if Anadarko can keep up the same speed for 4 quarters that Douglas can night in, night out.
We haven't seen anybody in the state of Oklahoma be able to keep up with these Douglas Trojans.
Amanda Williams, who's watching the live stream, said, yes, son. Her son's Jaden Williams scored the first bucket of the game.
That kid's a baller.
Making his parents proud. Anadarko trying to fight through this trap. They get through it. Number 30 on the wing, Jordan Cange. 14, Jacoby Talent with the basketball. Jaden Williams is all over him, almost stolen. And almost blocked by Jaden Nickens, but Anadarko gets their first bucket of the game.
Yeah, really tough bucket for Anadarko. Was not an easy shot whatsoever. Here comes the floor general, Landry Ballard, setting up the offense.
Who is one of the more seasoned point guards in high school basketball. Played a lot of minutes. They get it to Ransom. Alley-oop floater for the bucket.
What a dime pass by Devon Scott to find Snoop.
Made it look easy. 8-2 start. Douglas Trojans with the 6-point lead. 4:45 left in the first quarter. All right, Anadarko gets it down low to Talent. Pull up jumper, gets it to fall.
Open shot, knocks it down. 8-4 is your score early on.
Douglas bringing the ball up. Give it to Nickens on the left side. He's going to call out a screen. Ballard's there to set it, but he still goes left, drives baseline, puts up the shot off the glass. No good. Jaden Williams gets the offensive board.
A lot of
And
contact.
he gets fouled in the process.
For sure.
That's not a shooting foul?
I don't know if they're going to give him credit for going up in the shooting motion.
I think they are, yeah. Jaden Williams is going to the free throw line.
Yeah, I definitely thought it was a shooting motion. The referees agree. So here's one of the Eastside Splash Bros at the stripe for 2 shots. Number 3, Jaden Williams.
Erica Hall says, have you even watched Anadarko film? I am cackling at how dumb y'all sound.
That's fine. Say what you want. Have you watched any Douglas film?
Oh, right. Thank you, Erica Hall, for your comment. We love and appreciate the support here on PPBC TV. All right, so Jaden Williams, who is very talented, great sharpshooter. I think him and Devon Scott are probably the best perimeter shooters for this Douglas team. They put the shot up, missed the free throw. Still a 5-point lead for Douglas. Anadarko's going to get the ball back. All right, Anadarko's going to have to fight through this press here. So far, so successful. Anadarko on the right side. Number 2, Jaden Bray. Trying to find a way to penetrate, and stolen by Jaden Williams. He's got it, and they're going to get a reach-in foul on, I think that's going to be number 30, Jordan Cange, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, you're right. It was. Reach in from the back, trying to get that steal.
And that's only the second foul this quarter by Anadarko.
Yeah, really clean game by both teams so far. Here's
Jaden
Landry
Nickens
Ballard.
to Ballard. Ballard at the top of the key, goes left side. Sent to Devon. Devon calling out the play, communicating with his teammates. A lot of these guys have played together since they were 5th graders. Scott for 3 in the corner. Bang!
You got to get a hand in his face. If you don't, he's going to make you pay every single time. The sniper, number 11, Devon Scott.
12-4, and they get it to Bray down low, but Nickens was right there to create a lot of pressure on Anadarko. Gets called for the travel. It'll be Douglas basketball again.
That's that Trojan defense that Coach Alexander lives by.
All right.
Great defense leads to easy offense in transition.
8-point lead by the Trojans. They've got the basketball. Nickens is not in any hurry, but Coach Alexander's over there coaching them up from afar.
He's an intense coach.
Devon Scott at top of the key, getting double teamed, has to get rid of it. Ballard cross court to Williams, now down low to Nickens. Nickens looking for some room. Now he's going to restart. A little under 3 minutes left in the first quarter. Scores 12-4 Douglas. Ballard on the right side. Goes left, now right. Pulls up for the jumper. Bang!
The shake and bake by Landry Ballard, and then knocks the mid-range down.
10-point lead for the Trojans. Now they get right back to playing defense. They don't celebrate for very long. Anadarko, what a fake. And there's a bucket. That was impressive by Anadarko's 21. He got him to jump and then made the bucket. There's Nickens, who's going to take it himself to get the lead back up by 10.
Showed his athleticism on that layup through the middle of the lane, Jaden Nickens.
Who's just a freak of an athlete.
Yeah, got D1 offers in both sports, football and basketball.
There's a jump shot by Anadarko, knocked it down. 14, I think that's Jacoby Talent.
Yep, that's Talent's second mid-range jumper of this game.
And he was
Gotta
pretty
defend
open.
That, man.
Yeah, he was pretty open there. 8-point difference, under 2 minutes in the first quarter. It's been all Douglas so far here today. Nickens through the legs, dribbles, attacks, kicks it. Whistle was
fouled
blown
on the drive.
Number 4 or 14?
Yeah, it's going to be on Talent, the guy who just knocked down the mid-range shot.
Here we go. All right, Ransom's going to take a seat. And so is Jaden Williams. You've got Kim House Jr., the star freshman.
And Corey Holman's in the game.
Here's Scott. Scott to Nickens for 3. No good. And they're going to call over the back on Landry Ballard.
Yep. That's the right call.
So yeah, I wish I could have that one back. That just wasn't unnecessary, that was so unnecessary. But
he's a competitor.
Yeah, Landry's going to give everything he's got.
Here's Talent with the basketball now.
Ooh, thought he would cross that midcourt and trap. That's what they tried to do there. Gets it to Talent. Talent drives. Gets the. Well, it doesn't make the shot, but draws the foul. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. If Anadarko can make these 2 free throws, they can get within 6.
Talent has really answered the call for this Anadarko team. Knocks down 2 mid-range shots, drives to the rack, gets fouled, opportunity to knock down 2 free throws, and gets the first to go.
Makes the first one, 7-point difference. He'll have one more. Jaden Williams is coming back in the game, I believe. And they're going to take out Jaden Nickens for a little while.
16-9, 1 minute, 25 seconds
Misses
left
the second one, rebounded House. Kim House Jr. finds Scott on the left side. Slows it down a little bit, back to House at the top of the key. Goes right, gets stolen by Anadarko. They picked him. Now they're going to try and get it. And stolen by Landry Ballard. Pushes it up the floor. Finds Scott. Scott off the glass. Well, kind of, but Jaden Williams comes up with it, gives it back to Ballard. And a quick.
Oh, I think Devon Scott is hurt. I hope he's okay.
And they're going to call it official timeout here.
I think he landed on his tailbone and lower back.
Oh, goodness.
Hate to see that for that young man.
Okay, he's up. He's
That's
up. He's going to walk it off. He's a tough young man.
Yeah, put some icy hot on that back.
Devon Scott is, obviously a leader on this team, and he has the trust of all of his teammates, but he's showcasing his toughness right there. And I imagine we're going to see him back in the game quicker than you expect.
No doubt. The trainer's going to assist him, make sure he's good
All
to
right,
go.
Ransom's back in the game. Turnaround jumper, gets it to fall. One of the most improved players on this Douglas team is Deshaun Snoop Ransom. He has just developed and grown tremendously. Landry Ballard almost with the steal. Can he get the steal? He does now.
He sure does.
3 on 4. Landry Ballard with the floater puts up the shot. They're going to say no, bucket is no good. He didn't make it anyways.
No.
Foul's on the floor.
Okay. That must have been right before he went into that shooting motion. Jaden Nickens comes back in the game, and Corey Holman goes to the bench.
All right, number 2, Trenton Walker gets called for his second foul of the game for Anadarko, and they're going to make some quick substitutions. They're going to take Walker out. So Douglas will inbound the pass with 39 seconds left. They get it to Nickens. Nickens attacks, puts up the shot, no good, but he gets fouled in the process. Jaden Nickens will go to the free throw line. Up 18-9. He'll have an opportunity to make these 2 free throws to get to the 20 mark.
Yeah, he loves getting busy down there in that paint. He's tough. He's strong. He can dunk on you. If you don't want him to dunk on you, you got to foul him. Knocks down his first free throw.
There's Jaden Nickens. B. Jones says Landry's out there looking like the glove. Hey, that is Gary Payton style right there. The Truth YT says bang. B. Jones says cash buckets. Amanda Williams says get up, Scoot, you got this. I think he's going to be just fine.
Yeah, he'll be good.
I think Devon Scott's going to be all right. Here's Jaden Nickens with his second free throw. In and out. 19-9. 10-point lead by Douglas. Anadarko with the basketball. Gets across half court. Landry's all over him, making it tough. Now Jaden Williams comes out and starts defending. 24 seconds left in the first. Anadarko just hanging out by the logo. Not really running much of an offense. And guess what? He gets called for a travel. Douglas gets the ball back with 16 seconds left in the first quarter and a 10-point lead.
That's a spot-on comparison. That is a Gary Payton-like defensive play by Landry Ballard to force that travel.
And it's stolen by Anadarko, 1-on-1. Never mind, they give it to Bray. Bray puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Jaden Nickens. Can you say Dunk City? They're going to call no bucket. They're going to wave the bucket off.
Wow, I guess he didn't punch it in time before the clock hit zeros. If only we had instant replay in high school basketball.
Yikes.
But Douglas still does have a lead. They're up 21-9
All right.
going into the second quarter.
Wow. Ransom dunked it with authority. I can't say enough about Deshaun Ransom and the work. He's finally, enjoying the fruits of his labor. It's been a long process for him. He's playing on a good team, but he has gotten better, and he's put in the work behind the scenes. It's what you do when nobody's watching.
Yeah, no doubt about that.
And he's put in a lot of time, and now he's getting more and more confident. Here we are in the area championship, and he's dunking basketballs. He's hitting fadeaway jumpers. He had that one rebound, alley-oop, kind of put-back shot in the air.
Yep.
That was really nice.
The athleticism has always been there for Snoop. This is just Coach Alexander molding him into the type of player he wants to see for this Trojans team. He's been so critical for them, and he's going to be even more critical for them going into the state tournament if they can win tonight in the area championship.
All right, shout out to our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, always supporting Oklahoma City Public School broadcast and broadcast here at Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Shout out to Super Prep if you're not following them on social media, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. Super Prep, okay. They if you want to stay in the know with high school athletics, they do a great job of following these athletes throughout their career and highlighting some of the teams and their accomplishments. Got to give them a follow. And then, of course, David Stanley, Mitsubishi. Great selection of new and pre-owned vehicles. All right, Anadarko with the ball. Trying to find a little bit of room to shoot. They do. Put up the shot, no good, and rebounded. Well, offensive rebound after it bounced a couple times. Anadarko's coming away with it. They dribble right. Now go left. Loses his dribble. Williams all over him. Now they double him. He gets it to his team. Number 30, Jordan Canes down low, puts up the shot, rebounded.
He gets his shot blocked by Nickens. Williams comes up with the ball.
Here's Nickens on the right side, throws cross court, stolen by Anadarko. They get it to Cranes, now stolen back by Nickens. Deep shot to range, ball! Ransom with the dunk.
There, he got his dunk. They took it away from him before the end of the first quarter. Snoop Ransom with another highlight.
That one will count officially, and they're going to call a foul on the floor. I believe, let's see who they call it on. All right, that might be.
I think they might have called it on Snoop. The referee pointed at Snoop when he said blocking foul. So Anadarko gets the ball.
Yeah, it is. That's his second. Deshaun Snoop Ransom gets it. There's Anadarko, who's in a hole right now, 9-21. There's a jump shot, no good. Rebounded, Landry Ballard Jr., who's one of the better rebounding point guards in the state. I'm telling you, he's fearless. Scott's back in the game. Ballard for three. Bang! Landry Ballard Jr.
Hand down, man down. Ballard with the three.
24-9. Anadarko desperate for a bucket right now. Gets it to the left side. Goes right. Trying to decide how they want to attack. They've started to slow down a little bit. I think they're getting a little bit gassed. Stolen by Jay Nickens.
It.
He gets fouled in the process. And that's the first foul, or I'm sorry, second foul for Anadarko this quarter. When they get to the 5-foul mark, they force the opponent to shoot free throws.
Honestly, that was a smart foul, because if they don't foul him, Devon Scott was headed to the basket for an alley-oop.
I love the comments on the live stream. Yusuf Hakeem said, this game is over, LOL. Skylar T says, bye. DeTruth said, should be up 25 points here pretty soon.
Well, here's Nickens with the basketball.
Ooh, stolen again.
Stolen by Anadarko.
Douglas on defense, Nickens. Guarding, I think that's Trenton Walker on the far side of the court. Court goes silent. We've got, Jacoby Talent.
Oh, man.
He's having a limp off this floor. You don't want to see anybody get hurt.
No, and not
Poor
Talent.
guy.
He's been a major source of offense for this Warriors team.
Well, he's hit his open shots, and it's hard to find an open shot against Douglas.
Looks like a high ankle sprain
and
the way
he's
he's
been
walking.
their main source of offense so far here in the first half.
Yeah, it's an ankle.
Douglas just suffocating when it comes to the defensive side. And Jaden Williams right there as well. And, they let him have room right around the logo. I dare you to take it. It's kind of their
They're
MO.
going to live with those deep shots every single time. But they're still in your face.
Down low, off the glass, no good. Rebounded.
Contested by
Ransom,
Devon
lost
Scott.
control, and Anadarko got it back. 3-point shot, good. Number 10 knocked it down. Ended the scoring drought for Anadarko. There's Devon Scott.
Much
to
needed
Ballard.
three-pointer for Anadarko.
Ballard is, communicating with his teammates. Devon Scott looks much more comfortable than he did. Bad pass goes out of bounds as soon as I brag on him.
Yep.
12-point difference right now. Douglas is up 24-12.
So we got some subs. Snoop's going to go to the bench. In comes Corey Holman. Anadarko's got the basketball. They're down 12. 4:44 left before halftime.
Anadarko slowly, gradually getting across half court, taking advantage of any kind of space that they may get. Douglas is running kind of a zone defense right here. Anadarko drives right. Now that the mid logo, they drive. 3-point attempt, in and out, rebounded, and Kim House Jr. House gets it to Ballard. Ballard goes north and south, pulls up for the three. No good, bounces off the rim, out of bounds. It'll be Anadarko basketball. 4 minutes, 1 second left in the second quarter. Stay tuned for our halftime show, sponsored by David Stanley Mitsubishi. John Newman on the stream says time to start putting them away. And is that a timeout or a foul?
It's going to be a reach and foul against Douglas.
On Jaden Williams.
Yep, it's going to be on Jaden Williams.
It's his first foul.
Neither team is in the bonus.
If anything, they're spreading the fouls around to different players.
Yep.
You don't have just one specific Douglas Trojan getting called for all the fouls here. And that's
2 fouls on Douglas, 1 on Anadarko.
Great ball distribution by Anadarko. Puts up the shot.
Wow, big time and one by number 32, Jalen Passy, through the contact of Corey Holman.
So he'll have 1 free throw attempt to get within.
It's a 10-point game right now.
10 point. He could get them within 9 here with 3:49 left in the second quarter. Dre Stubbs says, gotta not be careless with the ball. Stop throwing it away, fellas.
That's right, Dre.
Oh, stole it. No.
Nakeem House Jr.
Kingston Lemons is in the game. Jaden Williams gets the ball on the right side. 3:35 left in the second quarter. Douglas up 10. Williams
back
to House.
Man-to-man defense.
House to Scott. Scott goes left. Is it to Williams? Drives the baseline and a push on Anadarko.
Yep, they fouled Jaden Williams on the drive. So Kingston Lemons, the junior point guard, is going to throw the ball in from the baseline. Got some subs. Jaden Nickens back in the game. Landry Ballard back in the game.
Corey Holman and Kingston Lemons going to be taking a breather here. Ballard inbounds to Devon Scott. Wouldn't be surprised if he pulls up right here.
He doesn't need
I
much
sense
space
it.
at
I sense it.
No doubt.
Gives it back to House. House dribbles right, backs up. Now off a screen by Jaden Williams. House gets it, needs help.
He got fouled by number 10 for Anadarko. Great sportsmanship. Try to help House Jr. up. So still a 10-point game. 3 minutes and 8 seconds left before halftime.
Ashley French says, let's go Anadarko. We got a few Anadarko fans on the live stream here today.
They're a tough team. They're here for a reason in the area championship in Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Well, they're 22-4. You don't get to that record unless you're pretty good at basketball, you know, and you don't get to this point of the postseason unless you're really good at basketball. Right now, Douglas has just been a little bit better right now, 24-14. They seem to be in control.
A lot of basketball left.
Absolutely.
Anybody's game at this point.
Absolutely.
Both teams have 3 fouls late in this second quarter.
Definitely appreciate everybody watching the live stream on PPBC TV on YouTube or just straight from the app. You can download the application straight to your mobile device so you never miss out on our broadcast. And we are live on the radio in the Oklahoma City area, KINB FM, CBS Sports Radio, Oklahoma City 105.3. There's Jaden Williams.
Heavily pressured by Anadarko.
Getting
just
out
dribbles
of
it out.
Creates some space between him and the defenders. Under 3 minutes left. Ballard north and west puts up the floater, no good. Williams gets the rebound, puts it up, and gets it to go.
Heads up play by a super smart player, Jaden Williams. My goodness, he steps up every time the Trojans need him to.
We gotta do this. There's enough room right now with the score. We got to talk with Coach Letitia Woods. I know the game's going on, but Coach Woods, congratulations on this season. Your girls are going to the they're going to the state tournament and hopefully the state championship.
Yes. God's will, yes.
What a game, Coach Woods. Oh, my gosh.
Thank you.
You know, Anadarko girls had a lot of size, and I was a little bit concerned by that. Your team also got in a little bit of foul trouble,
yes,
and you were able to overcome that. Talk about some of the adversity that your team fought.
No, just being able to focus and fight through adversity and trusting one another. Trusting those that's coming off the bench, helping us have trust and faith in one another and just continuing to what we've been preparing to do, lay it out on the court.
Who impressed you the most tonight? Which player?
Which
or
player?
Players?
The player that impressed me the most was Promise. She came off the bench, gave us crucial minutes, not many minutes in other varsity games, but, you know, she's come in focused, ready to go, have been focused, ready to go throughout the season, and her time was tonight.
And she had a big bucket there in the second half, and when some of her teammates were in foul trouble, she was there to
step up and relieve.
Right, absolutely. That's I mean, it's been an amazing season, but your journey
is
not over, but I mean, how happy are you at this point?
I am so proud and just so amazed of how poised these girls respond to adversity, you know, and then the determination that you see when they are making mistakes, you know, the positiveness that they continue to carry with one another, even through, I mean, that was one of the ugliest games that we've played, but great teams find a way to win.
That's right.
Right,
Well
stolen
said.
by Douglas boys there, up 11 with 1:25. Nickens with the ball down there at the corner, but he's going to put up the shot, gets the and one call. Nickens going to the free throw line. Nakia Burge, you watch her play. Nothing about her says sophomore. She comes across as like a senior who's about to go play college.
Absolutely. She is one to watch, one to keep your eyes on. She's definitely a game changer, program changer, not just a game changer, but will change the dynamics in your program on both ends, offensively and defensively. And she has a motor. So collegiate she's going to be.
Without question, senior Kiera Smith is as well. But let's talk clutch shooting. Kiera Smith with the big bucket right before halftime.
That was amazing.
We needed it.
Yeah.
We definitely
Absolutely.
needed it.
What did you say to your team at halftime right after that play?
Let's just try to stay poised, understand that we're up, you know, and then understand that calls may not go our way coming into the next half. We have to have the mindset of coming in playing 5-on-8. So when we do come in and you see those fouls happening and building up, because honestly, if you would have saw the book, it was 17-7. You know, in the second half, that's a lot of fouls. Not saying nothing about the refs. You know, they did their job, but you know that could gravitate and pull your spirits. And so that was explained to them in the locker room. Just fix our little things. We are going to work from the clock start to the end. If we go out with the L, we're going to say we maximize all efforts and lanes.
Talk to me about Brianna Jones. She hit some big-time three-point plays, and she might be one of the more confident players on your team. There's not a moment that she's not afraid of.
Absolutely, and you know she's just a true natural floor general. She's going to look to see what needs to be handled, what needs to be fixed in any moments. And when you can have, you know, floor generals on the court or coaches on the court, it makes the game easier. And she does. She don't have a worry. She got a lot of dog in her. So
she plays like it.
Exactly.
It definitely shows.
Yes.
And I love the adjustments that you made on Miller. She started out really hot, and then I noticed that you were sending doubles on her every time she would touch the ball down low. That's just phenomenal coaching on your part.
Thank you. You know, and like I said, you're going to have to be able to make changes, and we might not have looked like ourselves tonight, but we did what we were supposed to get the W and to make it friction for the other team. You know, they play fast. They play, when I watch film on them, I like Anadarko. Yeah. They're big. They run some of the similar sets, you know, just a different way.
Right.
But they advance the ball up the court pretty quick. But skill set as far as handling the ball, that was our focus tonight.
We got 30 seconds left until halftime here in the boys game. Douglas is up 28-15. Coach Letitia Woods, head coach of the Douglas girls basketball team, is with us. Both teams, Anadarko and the Douglas Trojettes, kind of struggled from the stripe. You know, gotta. You know, how do you combat that?
Get in the gym.
Okay.
And not just get in the gym, because what you do tomorrow is not going to change the next couple of days. It's just helping them realize to step up on the line, block everything out, and shoot it just like practice.
And that's, well, it's 1.8 seconds away from halftime. We'll see if Anadarko can get a shot off. Full court, pull-up jumper, and gets fouled. Anadarko's going to go to the free throw line, cut the deficit a little bit. But Coach Woods, you've done a tremendous job in year one to see where this program was before you got here. And now you're in the state tournament. Less than a year.
That's big time. But I couldn't have done it without the support, without you guys. Like, having that backings is big. You need it. So for us to be able to come and feel the love, feel the support, not just from fans, but even you guys, like, that's big for our girls when they see you here at games. It's motivation.
Heck yeah, it's our pleasure. We love doing it.
Thank you.
Yeah, Coach Woods, congratulations. You're state tournament bound.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys.
All right.
We'll see you at the fairgrounds.
Bye-bye.
There we go. And that's the end of the first half. 28-16. Douglas Trojan boys up 28-16 at half. And we're going to take a quick timeout and come back and get this underway here in the second half. We'll talk about what we just experienced and what adjustments need to be made. And if you are watching on the live stream, comment. Let us know what you think needs to be done by the Douglas Trojans. How can they get better here in the second half to increase their lead and ultimately win the game? Stick around. We'll be back. You're listening to CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, streaming live on PPBC TV. We'll be back in a few. It's halftime of this area championship game between the Douglas Trojans and the Anadarko Warriors. And our sponsors are SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. We'll be back in a few.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401 Northwestern.
Oklahoma City, I'm Miles Perry, and I want you to tune in to my show, Super Prep Live.
Super Prep Live takes an in-depth look at the Oklahoma high school student athlete and what makes he or she become great at what they do. Super Prep Live can be heard on OKC's CBS Sports Radio 105.3 and Instagram Live.
Make sure you tune in and learn about the next great student athlete on Super Prep Live with me, Miles Perry.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
welcome back to the area tournament championship here between Anadarko and Douglas. Douglas Trojans up 28-16 here at halftime. Our sponsors for this broadcast, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, and David Stanley Mitsubishi. Also a big shout out to GQ Fashions, State Farm agent Chuck Davis, Covington Heat and Air, First Security Bank, Geronimo's Bakery, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We are excited to bring you the second half action here tonight. We're about a minute and a half away. I want to go to the live stream here on PPBC TV. We're also on the air on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM, HD1, KIMB, Oklahoma City. I want to thank our producer, D. Wright, for taking really good care for us. The question at half was, what adjustments need to be made by the Douglas Trojans? And Amanda Williams said Steve's about to get on them at halftime.
I believe that 100%.
BTV said Steve is going to be on their butts in the locker room. And his advice is protect the ball in transition, go strong to the basket, box out, and protect the ball in all caps, Dylan. You
ball security is so crucial deep in the playoffs.
And we've got a couple Anadarko Warriors in the stream as too. Hey, you guys are welcome here. We love it. And they said, let's go. I'm telling you, Anadarko is about to cook them up this half. Watch and see. And then you've got Sell saying Anadarko underdogs. And then B. Jones' response said, honestly, we're keeping Darko in the game with minor mistakes. And Raymond Alexander says, one sound, one team, let's go Trojans.
Well said,
Thank you,
Mr.
Uncle
Alexander.
Ray.
Well said, my man.
All right, we're going to get this game underway. Keys to victory. I like some of the, the comments that were made on the live stream. Take care of the basketball. Play your style. Play in transition. I think Douglas is going to be fine. 28-16 with the lead. Anadarko is going to start the second half with the basketball. Any final thoughts as we get this halftime over with, Dylan?
Let's get it on. That's all I got to say.
Yep. Doris Holman says, let's go Trojans. Peppers 29C says, Darko, let's go. All right, going to inbound the basketball. There's Darko right then. And three-point attempt by the Warriors, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Jaden Williams. Gets it. Landry Ballard. No, that's Jaden Nickens with the ball. Kicks it to Landry Ballard, now to Williams. Williams through the legs, off a screen. Attacks the paint, jump shot, gets it to fall. Jaden Williams.
Nice take by Jaden Williams to jump through the defenders and finish with a mid-range jumper.
Darko gets it down low. What great ball movement. And what a block by Jaden Williams. Are they going to call a foul on him?
If there was a foul, there's no way it could have been on Williams. That was all ball on the block.
I guess it was on Jaden Williams. I thought that was all ball. That was with authority.
Yeah, I mean.
Yikes.
Okay. So.
Ashley French says, let's go Darko. We've got some Anadarko Warriors here on the live stream.
And we got Jalen Passy at the free throw line.
And he misses the first one. I mean, you're just not going to get a shot as open as you do from the free throw line when you play Douglas.
And that goes for both teams, really.
Misses the second one. Snoop Ransom with a vicious rebound. Just grabbed it and ripped it down. Gets it back. Ransom at the baseline. Gets it to Ballard. Ballard's overlooking the defense.
Trying to get it down low to Jaden
They're going to call a reach in. I think that's going to be on Jaden Bray, if I'm not mistaken. It is.
Yep, they're battling for possession down there. Bray was trying to deny the basketball.
His first foul of the game.
Yep, first foul for Anadarko in the third quarter.
Going to inbound the basketball to Jaden Nickens, who is committed to play football at the University of Oklahoma.
But he could play D1 basketball if he wanted to.
Got that stolen.
Quick steal by Anadarko, number 3.
And you got Trenton Walker, back to Bray on the left side. He's getting double teamed. Ball goes off the hand of an Anadarko Warrior. It's going to be Douglas basketball.
By the Trojans to lead to a turnover. And that was big props to Jaden Nickens to be there.
All right. Let's see, Jaden Williams going to inbound the basketball. There's some quick substitutions by Anadarko. Landry Ballard's going to bring it up the floor. Williams on the left side. Ballard's kind of overlooking. Right or left, just be ready when Landry Ballard attacks. Devon Scott
wide open down low.
He gets the and-one bucket. Devon Scott's feeling pretty confident. I think he was surprised how open he was when
there
he
was
turned
nobody around him. And then he took a power dribble, goes up through the contact.
He was going to punch it.
And finishes.
He was going to slam dunk it, but Anadarko got there quick enough to force to foul him. He still made the shot, and he's going to miss the free throw. Williams fighting for the offensive board is unsuccessful. Anadarko comes down with it. Douglas up 32-16, 6:24 left in the third quarter. All kinds of basketball to be played. Now they get it in the corner. There's Cage, gets it, and they're going to just kind of stay along the perimeter and try to figure out and decide how they want to attack this defense because there's just not a lot of real estate. And what a drive. Puts up the shot, no good.
Slightly blocked by Snoop down low in the paint.
Anadarko gets it, can't Devon hit. Scott gets the rebound, stays in bounds just barely. He's going to take it himself. Ransom puts up off the glass, no good. Rebounded Anadarko. On a 2-on-4. Warriors get it on the right side. Have to get double teamed. Stolen by Landry Ballard. Throws it down to Nickens with the dunk.
So much authority by Jay Nick with that slam. My goodness. So angry at the rim swing.
Easy. He makes it look easy. Quick little timeout. Douglas up 18 points right now, 34-16. Shout out to everybody listening on the air at CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1 in Oklahoma City. We're proud to be CBS Sports Radio affiliates. Make sure you tune in to my radio show come Monday morning, bright and early, 7 o'clock for the Morning Rush with myself, Jay Swick, and D. Wright, who's back at the station helping produce this broadcast.
What up, D? How you feeling about that NFL draft coming up?
Okay, all right. We're still in basketball
That's
season.
Right.
We can't have an argument come about between you Chicago Bear and Green Bay Packer fans.
Here come the Anadarko Warriors.
They're going to bring it up. Gets across half court. Gets trapped in the corner, drives baseline, loses control, somehow gets it, and Landry Ballard gets the ball. No, that's Jaden Nickens. No, that's Ballard. What a bucket by Landry Ballard. Takes it coast to coast, draws the foul, and one bucket. Douglas Trojans up 20.
That kid is so special with the basketball in his hands in transition. He's so fast, strong, finishes through the contact of a couple of Anadarko defenders. Well, Landry Ballard, my goodness.
Well, I Landry Ballard's basketball IQ is through the roof.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He very, very rarely makes the wrong decision. And he knows exactly what to do when the basketball gets in his hands.
He's only a junior, Swick.
Puts it up, knocks it down. 21-point lead by the Douglas Trojans. Here comes Anadarko. Jaden Bray, 2-on-1. Corner three by Warriors, no good. And a fight for the rebound, and that's Ransom.
Snoop's got the rebound.
Ransom almost threw it to the referee, but here's Nickens is losing control, loose ball, and it's out of bounds off Anadarko.
That's right.
His body was out of bounds, and he had possession of the ball.
He slid onto the baseline. That Warriors player down there. So Ballard's going to inbound it. Probably look for Devon Scott, Jaden Nickens. Here's Scoot with the ball.
All right, Devon Scott on the left side gets it to Jaden Nickens. Ooh, finds Ballard a baseline to House for three! The freshman! And Cam Fowles Jr. with the bucket.
That young man is not afraid of the big moment. That's why he's on the floor for this Trojans team.
Anadarko trying to spin, puts up the shot, no good. Rebounded Deshaun Ransom.
Snoop is dominating.
Oh, almost stole it.
It's going to be deflected out of bounds by
Ballard.
Anadarko.
Got a little bit of ahead of himself there. He said, that's on me, guys, but still goes out of bounds. Douglas will retain possession, up 40-16.
4:22 left in the third. Anadarko's got 3 fouls. Douglas only 1. Here's Jaden Nickens.
Drives baseline, jump shot, draws the foul. Doesn't make the shot, but he'll go to the line for 2.
Yeah, I mean.
As I was saying earlier, Jaden Nickens is committed to the University of Oklahoma to play collegiate football. But he has scholarship offers to play Division I basketball if he wants
and not
to
just
do that.
one. There's a multiple, and they're big schools. They're blue bloods.
Well, he's a very talented athlete, and whatever he chooses to do, he's probably going to be extremely successful at it. Now, he makes the first one. Now, he's still got a year left. He's only a junior in high school, so he doesn't have to make any kind of decisions.
The sky is the limit for that young kid. He's got a good head on his shoulders. Coach Alexander speaks very highly of him.
Puts up the shot, can't make the second one. Quick.
I think they called a reach and foul on Snoop Ransom. That's it.
It's all right.
Douglas has got a big lead, up 41-16.
Snoop Ransom leaving it all on the court. Anadarko just trying to weather the storm right now, and it's going out of bounds, and it'll be Douglas basketball.
Yeah, that full court pressure by Douglas is causing all kinds of problems for Anadarko. The score is what it is because Douglas emphasizes defense, which turns into easy buckets in transition.
All right, so here comes Landry Ballard Jr. 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Up 41-16, Nickens gets the ball, turns around. Really close to a walk. I don't know how he didn't get called with that.
Steps through the double team.
I love Jaden Nickens and everything he does.
His right hand on the left side of the bucket.
Oh, stolen by Devon Scott off the foot of Kim House Jr.
There's a lot of traffic Devon Scott was trying to fight through on that steal.
But he baited that player into making that pass.
Yeah, it kind of looked like your boy Ed Reed from the safety position in football.
Scott was watching it. He knew where the ball was going to go. And he baited that Anadarko player into making that pass. It just didn't go his way when it bounced off his foot. Anadarko kind of in the paint, kicks it to the corner, now back to the wing. Now they're moving it around. Attacks, well, what a bucket by him.
Yeah,
number
tough
13.
Bucket. In traffic, finishes with the right hand.
That was a big bucket for Anadarko. They needed that.
Yeah, definitely did.
Nickens on the wing. He's slowing it down, telling Devon Scott, get to running. Look at Coach Alexander calling.
Holman down low.
Nickens, baseline, kicks it to Scott for 3. No good. Rebounded. Jaden Nickens just ripped it away from an Anadarko player. Over there in the corner.
By Nickens.
He's going to try. Loses control. Stolen Warriors.
These Anadarko fans are getting fired up over here. Stolen by Nickens.
Here we go, flight. Oh, he gets the bucket and the foul. He'll go to the free throw line for an and one shot.
My goodness, that kid is a specimen. He is a special athlete.
That bucket's going to count, right?
Yes.
Okay.
The bucket is good.
Well, I thought he was going to be liftoff, and I thought it was going to be Dunk City.
Yeah, I thought it was a dunk.
In Henrietta, Oklahoma.
Anadarko didn't want to get dunked on. Very smart foul by them. Golly.
Oh.
I mean, what are you going to do? The kid can jump out of the gym. He can knock down any shot on the court.
Knocks down the free throw, 46-18. Douglas Trojans, a quarter and a half away from stamping their ticket to the state tournament.
Sophomore
Class 4A.
forward on the court now, Kingston Hall for Douglas.
Ooh, Kingston Hall making it tough. Moving on the left side, and Holman falls down, loses his bounce, gets back up. Darko is losing control. Kingston
That's Kingston Lemons.
Makes the extra pass to.
He tried to get it to Devon Scott cutting to the basket, but Anadarko was there.
I wanted Kingston Lemons to pull up for the jump shot, but he's an unselfish basketball player.
They always try to make
He's
that
always
extra
trying
pass.
to look for his teammates and get an even more open shot. But I hope they look back on that in film study. Ooh, Kingston Hell almost got.
It's going to be a turnover against Anadarko, thanks to the presence of Kingston Hall right there, the young sophomore. A lot of youngsters on the court right now for Douglas.
And Kim House is a freshman. Kingston Hall is a sophomore.
Kingston
You got
Lemons,
Devon Scott, Corey
junior.
Holman, and Kingston Lemons, all juniors. Devon Scott backing him down, turnaround, fadeaway jumper, can't get it to fall. Corey Holman tried to tip it to his teammates. Now it's stolen by Devon Scott. Lift off!
So much authority with that left-handed jam by Devon Scott.
Good time dunk.
Gracious.
Anadarko in the corner, stolen by Corey Holman, or knocked it right to Devon Scott. It back to Kim House Jr. Pushes it up the floor. 1:21 left in the third quarter. Corey Holman backs his way down, kicks it to Scott. Lemons thought about it, drives, puts up the shot. Kingston Lemons with the bucket.
Nice shot over a defender in traffic. That's Kingston Lemons, the junior guard.
Got some confidence on that made bucket there to help his team.
Open shot by Anadarko.
And Kingston Hall with a big rebound. Gets knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Douglas basketball.
Yep, that's right. They had a good look.
Trojans are starting to pull away a little bit with 57 seconds left in the third quarter. They're up 50-18. 50-18.
And Jaden Nickens is going to dribble the ball up the court. 52 seconds left. He's going to take his sweet time, wait for one of those Anadarko defenders to come out and try to guard him. It doesn't look like they want any part of that right now.
Yeah, Nickens is just going to milk this clock down.
Because if you try to come out and guard him, he's going to fly right past you.
I think this needs to be said. No matter how this fourth quarter goes, if Anadarko does not win this game, they will have an opportunity tomorrow.
Yeah, they can still punch their ticket tomorrow night if they're not victorious.
It is not over.
20 seconds left in the third. I think the Trojans are going to hold it for the last shot. Nickens is dribbling, showing off his handles, and here he comes.
10 seconds left. Here's Nickens to House. House turns around, needs to. Nickens, 2-1, bucket. Nope. Missed shot. Anadarko rebounds, but that's the end of the third quarter. 50-18. Douglas Trojans with a significant lead. It's been quite the day for Douglas High School. There's no question about it. And I tell you what.
What are those comments saying over there, Swick?
So, Ashley Frent said either way, once a warrior, always a warrior.
Respect.
Steve Badoka, Skylar Teese, and let's see. Steve Badoka and Skylar Teese are all Anadarko. They're proud of their school, and they have every reason to be, right? Like, Anadarko's a good team. You don't get to the area championship and get one game away from a state tournament berth without hard work and success.
Yeah, Anadarko is really well known for their athletic programs out there.
Well, their girls team will have a shot tomorrow as well.
They got a good football team. They really do. People know Anadarko athletics in the state of Oklahoma.
Yeah, Amanda Williams is in here saying, there's my 30 points, let's make it 40. Oh, and Doris Holman says, good job, grandson, number 15. That's Corey Holman's grandmother who's paying attention. Shout out to you. Who are you, 27, said, start the buses. And Kaylee Marie is supporting the Anadarko Warriors as well. Anadarko with the basketball. Drives. And I think it's going to be a foul on the floor. Maybe it's
it looks like it's on House Jr.
Okay.
It's going to be on the floor, no shot.
Skylar T says, like y'all said, we have another chance. It doesn't in here. It certainly does not. It certainly does not. And dare we say, Anadarko wins tomorrow and somehow meets up again. What about that?
I mean,
no one's talked about that.
Definitely a possibility.
That would be interesting.
It definitely would. We'd love to see them out at Jim Norwick Arena.
Here's a three-point shot, no good. Rebounded Kingston Hall of Douglas. They push the floor. Jaden Nickens on the far right side. There's Kingston Hall wide open for three. Knock it down, no good. Rebounded Anadarko, and they're kind of off to the races here. Puts up the shot. I think that's going to be another foul on Tim House Jr.
Yeah,
it
it sure
puts
is.
Anadarko at the free throw line.
That's one way to chip away at this lead by Douglas is get to the free throw line, but the thing is you got to knock them down. It's 50-18. The Trojans are on top. 6:59 left in this fourth quarter. Henrietta, Oklahoma, the home of Troy Aikman himself.
That's right.
NFL Hall of Famer.
Has he ever won a Super Bowl?
He won 3 in the 90s.
Just checking. I wanted to check your.
You know who won right after that? Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers.
Oh, there you go. And I remember who won after that. It was Denver Broncos over the Green Bay Packers. But let's not.
Anyways, here come the Douglas Trojans. House
totally
Jr. has the basketball, the freshman phenom.
There's Jaden Nickens on the wing. Pulls up for three, gets it to fall.
Bang, bang.
53.
From Trey Ball. Man down, man down.
53-18, 6:33 left in the game here. Here's Anadarko for three. No good. Rebounded Nickens. Well, yeah, he ends up getting the rebound and forcing his way. Is he going to try and take flight? Nope. He'll just pull up for the jumper. Can't get it to fall. Corey Holman with a monster rebound and a putback and an and one. Corey Holman.
He's letting them hear about it, too. He is making his presence felt in the paint. Big-time bucket by that strong young man, Corey Holman.
I know his grandmother, Doris Holman.
Oh, she's fired up right now.
She's got to be a proud human being to watch her grandson, Corey, make a play like that, grab a rebound, fight for it, come back up with tenacity.
And finish the old-school three-point play by knocking down the free throw. Good job, Corey.
6:12 left in the fourth quarter, 56-18. Anadarko getting trapped there. Loses control at Kingston Hall. To Lemons. Lemons drives off the glass. Gets it to fall. Kingston Lemons scores again.
Kingston to Kingston with the bucket in the paint.
Gotta like that. Anadarko bringing it up. Looking for some room. Almost got it stolen. Gives it up. Ooh, passed up on a three-point shot. Trying to find the open man down low, but stolen by Douglas. Here's Lemons again. Oh, my God.
Spin move by Lemons to spin to the inside and finish with the left-handed
Look what
leg.
confidence can do for a player.
No
Kingston
doubt
Lemons is
about it.
feeling it. Now he's
Sure is.
stolen
He
it
gets
again.
steal.
He's going to get another bucket here, maybe. Yes, he is. No, he's not. But House was there to get the offensive rebound. Puts up the shot. He'll go to the free throw line for two. What a performance by some of the younger players for the Douglas Trojans. They just are feeling super confident, and in comes
even more young
some
players.
of these other young players.
Coach Alexander.
Tay Scott is in the game.
Yeah, Coach Steve is letting a lot of these youngsters
Number
get
32, Tylen Holmes.
Deep playoff time.
Number 12, Vincent Jenkins. Jaden Williams is still in the game.
He's got that leadership presence out there with Jay Will.
Ooh, Ty Scott's going to get the steal. 2-on-1, he's going to take it himself, puts up the shot, gets fouled hard.
Yeah, he got fouled hard indeed.
He's going to the free throw line. I know Ty Scott's father, who is just so proud of his son. He just talks about how happy he is to watch him develop as a young basketball player. He's just a freshman. Here he's at the free throw line shooting like a senior.
It's the first one to fall. Coach Alexander, he's loving it. He is loving it over there. The whole coaching staff for Douglas. My boy Davion Jones, one of the assistant coaches.
LB31 says you're seeing the future in those two. Douglas is stacked. Amanda Williams says posting state T-shirts on Instagram. So look up Amanda Williams. If you want to buy a Douglas Trojan.
Let me and Swick get one of those T-shirts to rock.
There you go. And there's Ty Scott again drawing the foul. I tell you what, it's impressive to watch this young man play
What does
ball.
that tell
There's
you?
Jaden Williams.
This team all around is well coached.
Right, and they
from top to bottom.
Well,
pull up, Jay Will.
Ooh!
Bang bang!
East side splash, brother, from downtown. Did you see the handles?
I mean, come on now. You know what he does. He's an East Side Splash bro.
Yikes. 4.5 left in the game. Douglas up 65-18. Anadarko gets the bucket. I think that was number 20.
Yeah,
not
that's
sure.
Number 20 for the Warriors. Here comes one of those young Douglas Trojans showing off his Kyrie Irving-esque handles.
Theodora Hall says, let's go. Dre Stubbs says 40-piece ordered hot and fresh.
40-piece McNugget.
All right. Here's Darko on the top of the key. It's it on the wing. Steps back. Stolen! That's Holmes. Puts up the shot. Jalen Williams is there to pick up the rebound and the putback. It's good.
I was really
quick timeout.
Hoping that Jenkins was going to throw that off the glass.
Oh, okay, I thought that was Tylen Holmes for a minute. That's Vincent Jenkins with that steal. Almost got the bucket.
Kingston Hall comes in the game for Jaden Williams. Going to give him his well-deserved rest. All the young bucks on the court right now for Douglas.
All right, Trey Packer says, good stuff, nephew, number 10.
That boy's balling.
All right.
Tay Scott.
Ooh, almost blocked. Loose ball. Who's going to come up with it? It's Kingston Hall. Brings it.
Pace.
Loses control. And Holmes comes up with the basketball right there. Gives it right back to Scott. Scott's going to drive. He's going to take it himself. He gets it blocked, but put back, no good. Rebounded Anadarko. Throws it cross court, and they're going to save it and throws right to Tylen Holmes. Holmes to Scott for three. No
it got blocked. It got blocked by number 22 for Anadarko. Easy layup.
Easy points in transition for Anadarko. Quick timeout. It's the 22nd point of the game for Anadarko. They will play tomorrow. They will have a shot.
Yep.
At the state tournament tomorrow. It's do or die tomorrow. There's no question about it. And honestly, I wish them well. I'm rooting for them.
Oh, me too, man.
Ooh, Kingston Hall says, let me get some, and missed that shot, but loose ball. Overthrown, goes out of bounds. It'll be Douglas basketball to a little under 2.5 left in the game. Douglas Trojans, the defending Class 4A state champions from last year, are under 2.5 minutes away from another state tournament berth where they'll have to fight their way to the championship game and defend their honor once again. Their goal this year, Dylan, is to repeat. How do you feel about that? I know there's other teams that's going to be in the state championship. There's a Vincent Jenkins with a shot, almost made it, but there's going to be some really great teams in the state tournament. I think everybody's weary about Weatherford.
No doubt.
Weatherford has lost 2 games in 2 years.
That's who Douglas defeated in the state championship last season.
They're like 55-2.
And they have so many tall players.
And one of those 2 losses was against Douglas in the state championship game last year.
Yep.
It's setting up to be just that again. Now, you've got to take care of business. Douglas has to take care of business. Weatherford has to take care of business.
One game at a time.
But there are a lot of really, really good teams in Class 4A, and it could be anybody's ball game. But I'm excited to watch the state tournament. Kingston Hall gets called for the travel there.
Yeah, you got some
but
happy feet.
I think, the state tournament in Class 4A is must-watch TV. It's I encourage people to get out to the big house. And
is this the last year they're going to have the state tournament at the old big house,
right.
I should say?
Yeah. Ooh, and one.
So history's going to take
for
place
Anadarko.
this next weekend
right.
at the fairground.
This will be the last year in the the State Fair Arena as we know it. Now, next door, and I mean right next door, is a brand new facility that's still under construction, but it's not going to take much longer for them to finish it. It will be there next year. So
Douglas is up 67-25, a minute 29 left. They're going to win this game. It's obvious at this point.
Ooh, three-point shot by Tylen Holmes, no good. Rebounded Hall. Hall's going to bully his way to the bucket and can't get it to fall. Still have possession. Ty Scott kind of directing traffic. A minute 5 left in the game. He's telling Deshaun Thomas to back up a little bit. Hall gets it on the far right side, under a minute left until it's over. Ty Scott to Kingston Hall.
They might just dribble this out. Wouldn't shock me if Coach Steve's just saying, we don't need to take any more shots. Just dribble this out and let's get home with this W.
And did he step out of bounds or something?
Yeah, I think he did step on the out-of-bounds line. So 35 seconds left. Anadarko, another opportunity to put some more points on the board. They're not going to win, but they're still going to play hard.
And they'll have another opportunity tomorrow.
Tomorrow is going to be a big-time day for the Warriors.
25 seconds left. They're going to call a reach-in foul on Douglas, on Ty Scott. Want to thank everybody that have been listening live on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1 KINB Oklahoma City. Definitely appreciate the support. Appreciate you tuning into this station to listen to live play-by-play basketball between the Douglas Trojans and the Anadarko Warriors. And everyone that has tuned in tonight on PPBC TV, the live video stream of this game. It's been a phenomenal year. And this will be our last live video stream broadcast. We don't have the rights for video stream. In fact, I think only one company does, and they want you to pay a subscription in order to view it. And you'll have that opportunity. But we will be doing play-by-play on the radio. And that will be online as well. You just won't see the video part, but you'll get myself and Dylan Tribble to do live play-by-play broadcast. But we love the comments. We love the participation this season. It's been absolutely tremendous. And the game is over, and the Douglas Trojans are area tournament champions. They're headed to the state tournament next week. That is big-time accomplishment for Frederick A. Douglass High School in Oklahoma City. Both the girls and the boys team have made the state tournament in Class 4A basketball. That's a huge accomplishment, and we'll see how far they can get. Can they get all the way to the gold ball? I certainly hope so. We'll see. Anadarko will play tomorrow for one more shot at a state tournament berth, so there's that as well. But again, thank you so much to our sponsors, SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi, GQ Fashions, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, Covington Heat and Air, First Security Bank, Geronimo's Bakery, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. We thank you so much for tuning into our live stream. Make sure you tune in again next year. Again, we'll be broadcasting this game, in the state tournament, play-by-play on the radio and online. But I want to thank our producers, Langston, Congo, D. Wright back at the station. We couldn't be here without you. And I love the fan participation and everybody that's tuned in to the live stream on PPBC TV. It's been a phenomenal basketball season. And it's not over yet. We got the state tournament coming up next week. And good luck to the Anadarko Warriors tomorrow. But tonight, the Douglas Trojans are area champions again and headed to the state tournament. Dylan, how you feel?
I mean, I feel good. This is the goal that they had set out back when school started in August. They knew where they wanted to be, and that was back at the Fairgrounds Arena. that goal is there. They've accomplished that. They have one more goal. That's to get fitted for a ring and lift up the goal ball and bring it back to East Side, Oklahoma City.
I hope everyone has a great weekend, and I hope everyone that's came up here to Henrietta, Oklahoma, has a safe trip home. And we're looking forward to the state tournament. It's going to be madness.
As expected.
March Madness.
I mean, that's
right?
exactly right. Today is March 1st, my man.
That's right. Safe to say it. Again, thank you to our sponsors. And thank you to everybody on CBS Sports Radio 105.3 FM HD1, KIMB FM Oklahoma City. We're going to talk about this experience here today on Monday morning, bright and early at 7 o'clock for the morning rush with myself and D. Wright.
Shout out D. Wright with that green and yellow on back at the station.
Okay, Dylan. You know he's a Chicago Bears fan.
He's a cheesehead.
Yeah, he's a Chicago Bear through and through. And he's going to bite your head off when the next time he sees you. But anyways.
Love you, D.
Everyone on PPBC TV, again, shout out to our sponsors. We could not have done this without you. SSM Health at St. Anthony, Super Prep, David Stanley Mitsubishi, GQ Fashions, State Farm Agent Chuck Davis, Covington Heat and Air, First Security Bank, Geronimo's Bakery, and Perry Publishing and Broadcasting Company. Have a great weekend, and we'll see you next week at the state tournament.
Deuces.
Guys, check out these awesome and stylish suits. Unbelievable quality at these prices. We've got a wide range of styles, from classic and timeless to colorful and trendy designs. Whether you need a suit for a special occasion or just want to look sharp, we've got you covered. We are GQ Fashion's fine menswear. Visit us in Oklahoma City at Northwest 23rd and I-44. Come find the perfect suit for your next event, all at an unbeatable price.
Injuries don't wait. For business hours, now you can be seen 24/7 for sports injuries. Whether you have a sprain or a broken bone, at the SSM Health Bone and Joint Injury Clinic at 13401